champ, you got to stop at New Orleans. You got to stop at New Orleans. That's
Oh, yeah.
like the spot. I'm done. No, it's not just for food, man. The parties, the atmosphere is everything. If you go to Bourbon Street, that's like the type of spot you want to go to. If you want to
Right.
get a nice beer, if you want to go to a nice restaurant, I don't know if you're interested in seafood and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
There's some great spots in New Orleans.
Right.
And Mario, you too. I know Memphis. Memphis, I'm quite sure they got some delicious food there. Good food there.
We do. We got the best barbecue in America. So,
Oh, y'all
of
got the
course,
best barbecue? I thought it was Houston or somewhere in
no, it
Texas.
is Memphis,
It's
Tennessee.
Memphis, then Houston.
Okay. All right, but I'll definitely stop at Memphis whenever I get the chance. But anyway, folks, welcome to the Sports PSP podcast. I'm your boy, Sports PSP. We got some people here in the panel. I got my girl Maria knows best. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How is everyone else doing?
Everyone else is doing good. Everyone else is doing well.
Hey.
And also anyone who knows Maria, she is a die-hard Memphis Grizzlies fan. John Morant coming back.
Yes, I'm so excited, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him play, man. It's actually great that the NBA has him back. The NBA is so much better when he's out on the court, man. And of
Facts.
course, last but not least, my guy, undisputed world champ. Go follow him on TikTok and Instagram, folks. He's got a podcast coming. Keep that on the look, man. Champ, man, how you doing, bro?
Doing good. Podcast will be called Undisputed GOAT, as I got it listed on the screen right now. It is in the making. Thank you
All
for
right.
always having me on here, PSP, though, brother.
Anytime, anytime. Always a pleasure to have y'all on the show. Let's talk about some NBA, man. Of course, unfortunately, the NBA, Draymond Green is suspended indefinitely by the league because of the flagrant 2 foul on Tuesday night against Jokic of the Phoenix Suns. What are your thoughts regarding the punishment? Were you shocked? I thought it was going to be at least 10 to 15 games, but he's suspended indefinitely. There may be a possibility that he could get counseling or he will get counseling. And plus, there are certain things that he's going to have to do, not just only with the Warriors, but also with the NBA. Champ, your thoughts?
To be honest with you, it doesn't. What do I think it was excessive? Yes. Did it surprise me? No. If you look at it, he has a history of this. Not only costing himself, but his team. It's safe to say he cost his team a repeat in the NBA Finals. It's safe to say that, is it not? He cost his team a repeat in the NBA Finals by getting suspended by kicking LeBron James.
2016, yeah, the
Yes,
2016
because
finals.
they could have very well been the last team to three-peat because everybody knew they was probably going to take a shot at Kevin Durant the next year. So he cost his team that, not to mention kicking Steven Adams, stomping on Sabonis. I think that's who he stomped on. And now, he literally tried to put a Roddy Piper sleeper hole on Rudy Gobert. Now this. Now, the funniest thing about that, the guy who suspended him, I mean, he's very, very close to it, Joe Dumars. We all know that. But, I mean, it's about time that they brought the hammer down on him because the thing is, how many times are you going to be able to get away with something before they just say, hey, enough's enough? I mean, he's lucky they even letting him back this year. You have to ask yourself, if this were anybody else on any other team outside of the Golden State Warriors, would they really be letting him back at this point?
Mm-hmm.
If this were any other player, would they, if that kept doing this, that was not Draymond Green, that was not on a cash cow type of team like the Golden State Warriors, would they really be letting him back at this point?
Fair point. We got my man Casual. Go check him out on the Hoopsters podcast. Always a pleasure having him on the pod. Go check him out. How you doing, man?
What's good, brother? What's good? Oh my God. Have y'all seen this Kanye rant?
I really.
What are you watching, dog?
Let's keep that. Let's keep that.
A bunch of bull. That's what I'm watching.
Let's keep that off of PSP show. We don't want no outside.
Yeah, casual. I'm trying to get paid. I ain't trying to get involved in no controversy.
Man, it's with some of the stuff he said, boy, I probably got you struck down just by saying his name. But this nigga is tripping. He is tripping.
All right, but casual. Do you have anything to say regarding Draymond's suspension?
OG, I feel like we're being a little bit hypocritical because a lot of the NBA community likes to revert back to the 90s and 80s and the older days where violence was allowed. So, granted, I think his actions are unacceptable. I mean, we spoke about it with the Sabonis thing. We spoke about it with the Rudy Gobert thing. I think the dude needs help. He needs help because for it not to click after going on 7 years of violent activity and you being told that that's not the right thing to do and you still proceeding to act out, I might say, I think that we also have to take into account this is what people are always antagonizing the new generation for not being as aggressive as the 80s and 90s were, for not being as willingly physical as the 80s and 90s were. So I think it's two-handed. I think on one hand we should give him just due, but we need to also penalize the people that have media outlets that are using their voice to antagonize these younger players for not being as aggressive as we see Draymond being.
All right. Mario, is there anything you want to add?
I think it's about time the league do something with Draymond Green. Finally, Draymond been doing this for years. I've been feeling like the league been scared of him. I think his team is scared of him. I think his coach is scared of him. There's no way. Steve Kerr pissed me off with every comment that he made regarding this Draymond situation. I no lie, I didn't think that joint was gonna say indefinitely. I knew some type of punishment was coming, but I thought it was gonna be a slap on the wrist, probably like 15 to 20 some games. Not much, really, because it's Draymond, and the NBA be lenient as ever. I feel like when punishing Draymond. But I'm happy that the NBA finally decided to do this.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what exact comment made you or frustrated you from Steve Kerr specifically?
The comment that he just made saying that this is a man who we seen put Rudy in the chokehold, this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. That comment, Steve Kerr be acting like Draymond don't do anything, but like he came out and said he didn't see everything that had happened or something like that, but was calling everything that my team, other teams have done to cause Draymond to react in certain situations. Like, have you been the coach since 2014? I don't know how you ain't nipped this in the bud yet. Draymond been acting like this for years. There's no way. And Steph Curry get some of the blame too, because Steph Curry is the leader of the team. So Steve Kerr and Curry should have been nipped this in the bud with Draymond Green to the point where it shouldn't have even taken Draymond Green being out indefinitely for like Draymond to realize, yo, you messed up in the head somewhere to keep doing this and acting like you untouchable or something like that.
So just to clarify, when he said, because I'll read you the quote and you tell me what part of it made you upset you. The one who choked Rudy Gobert, the one who fell on Yusuf Nurkic, the one who punched Jordan Poole last year. That's the guy who needs to change. But
it was interactions even before those 3 interactions that he named. But all them interactions that happened within the past 2 years. You had the incident in the finals with LeBron James. You had the incident in the playoffs a couple of years prior to did he mention kicking Adams in the nuts? Did he say that in the quote?
The Western Conference.
I know I just heard it.
No. He only mentioned
that should have been changed. Because if you had corrected Draymond for his actions then, it wouldn't we wouldn't have to see Draymond putting somebody in a chokehold. We wouldn't have to see Draymond slapping people, like even last year in the playoffs when he had the incident with Sabonis, if I'm not mistaken.
That was last postseason in the first round. Yes.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like I just feel like that everybody is just so scared to confront Draymond and his actions.
You want him to say in that quote every single incident that Draymond has been a part of. Okay, I think that's excessive. That's excessive.
Not excessive. That needs to happen. And Draymond needs to realize that what he be doing is messed up. It's just messed up in general.
And as a side, and I think that that's excessive because as a head coach, especially somebody that's not in that human body, it's not his responsibility to have to point out every single situation that player has done, especially when, first of all, the list is too damn long for him to remember off the top of his head. And then
that's the point.
But then two, okay, so that even further proves my point. Why would you expect him to remember all of those incidents? And then two, who's to say that he didn't try to nip it in the butt privately? It just didn't come. It didn't come into fruition.
There's no way that this has been going on for damn near 10 years. There's no way you tell it. Yeah, even with the way Steve Kerr doing like after the games and Draymond that done something like. You can literally see that. You can see Steph Curry is tired of this shit himself.
In 2016, he served his suspension. That was the first active time that he had done something very excessive. When he had cost them that NBA Finals in 2016, that was of detriment of the team.
That should have been enough right there.
Well, what the hell are you going to be able to do? He didn't do
that. That's right. The fact that what you did cost us something in the championship, that's when you nip shit in the bud right there. That's when everything should stop. Okay, Draymond should have went to therapy right then and there, right after that game.
I think to her point, Casual, I think the point that she's trying to make is this, and I'll respond to you on two things, if you don't mind, PSP.
Go ahead.
If I may. Go ahead. Number one, as fans, I will say, my generation, I will say, we have to stop being, and I hate to say this, and I'm not attacking, we have to stop being people caught up in nostalgia in the good old days. The good old days are gone. We have to realize that this is more of a business than anything. And we have to conduct ourselves like businessmen. When we come on PSP's podcast, we conduct ourselves with business. And if we don't make millions of dollars on this podcast and we conduct ourselves like businessmen, then how come a son of a gun who's making millions of dollars can't do that too? And to her point, to Maria's point, look what Phil Jackson did with Dennis Rodman. Look what Larry Brown did with Rasheed Wallace. Look what Byron Scott did with
for the audience. For the audience, can you elaborate what Larry Brown, Phil Jackson did? Specifically those two.
You notice that the technicals went down when after the headbutting incident, after he headbutted the referee, you notice he didn't get suspended anymore.
But I'm saying for can you elaborate on what specifically the head coaches did to assist in that change?
I would like to think that they had strong talkers with those, and they had meetings about him.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Stop right there, OG. That's my point right there. We don't know what Larry Brown and Phil Jackson did. We don't know how much of an influence they had. They must have had a high level, which leads me to Steve Kerr. We don't know how much of an influence Steve Kerr, or Steph Curry for that matter, has on Draymond Green's attitude, the way he approaches things. For all we know, he needs to go to therapy because he has main character syndrome. Everything has to be about him. What's up, Lee? Everything has to be about him for him to. Can you stop waving? You're confusing me.
Yo, Lee, come on, man, stop, man. Seriously.
Yeah, he might need to go to therapy.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing.
No, it's good. He's fucking confusing me. Golly. But what I'm trying to say is that's one is that Draymond, for all we know, Steve Kerr probably behind closed doors have had these conversations with Draymond. And to be honest with you, to the extent that he's taken these last 2 years, it must have been working because he ain't took it this far up until now. So that's one. And then two, I have a problem with people penalizing Steve Kerr and Stephen Curry for not doing their job when to be quite honest with you, they got bigger problems on their hand than fucking Draymond putting hands on people randomly.
But
like,
that's a problem right there. What are we talking
you
about?
would think that an adult, forget a man making millions. You would think that an adult would have the wherewithal of understanding not to put hands on random people. You would think that would not require you to have to do too much of parenting. So I don't understand why people
about. But that goes back to my original point. And I think what people want him to do is similar to what MJ did with Dennis Rodman as well. And I hate to keep using that as an example, but that is the only example that I have at this point. Because the minute he kicked he kicked the cameraman, the first person who Dennis Rodman went to quote unquote apologize, but never really said it, is they went to Michael Jordan, the leader of the team. And when people have that much admiration and respect for you, even a dominant personality like a Dennis Rodman, I think that's what they would like for him to do, to be that dominant personality.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do.
But how exact? Not everybody has the approach that Michael Jordan has. So what exactly I'm all open to you guys' theory, but what exactly could they have done? Steph Curry and Steve Kerr, what could they have done to prevent Draymond from getting this volatile? If he needs to go to therapy, him being this bad, what could they have done?
One thing that you could do, one thing you can do is one of my guys get into a fight.
I'm hearing an echo. I'm hearing an echo. Are you hearing an echo, OG?
That's probably P5 or Kenny or Lee.
One thing I'm gonna do, especially if I'm out with you guys and one of us gets into a fight one night, granted, I'm gonna come to your defense, but the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scold you. Because number one, we all grown. What the hell you doing out here fighting? Oh, excuse me, I got a lady in my presence. I apologize. Number one, what you doing fighting, bro? How did this happen? Why are you doing this? And if the media asks me a question, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to scold him in the media. It doesn't matter how he feels. I'm going to say what I have to say. We've had plenty of people come out and scold their teammates in the media because of something stupid that they did. And it seems like Maria's point, they're trying to sugarcoat it.
Like who?
Yep.
Name a team.
Steve Kerr trying to sugarcoat the shit out of this.
No, how Steve Kerr? Steve Kerr literally pointed out. He said in his words that the one who choked Rudy, the one who took a wild flail at Yusuf, the one who punched Jordan last year, that's the guy who needs to change. What a part of that is sugarcoating it?
No, we're talking about how Steph, he didn't come out and say those things. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, what was Steph supposed to? You want Steph to basically tell the media, "Nah, this dude's out of control." He even said,
"Of course, you got to call it like you said, Casual."
He told the media pretty much identical to what Steve Kerr said. This guy that's doing all of this, he knows he ain't supposed to be doing that. So I hope he gets the help he needs. There is no timetable on this. That you take as much time as you need. But when you come back, we don't need to be seeing these type of actions. He even pointed that out. Y'all over here acting like he needs to sit there and tell them, "Hey man, this man is crazy. He's a crazy man. I don't know what to tell you. He needs to go to the psychiatric ward. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what y'all want them to do.
I won't.
They are literally pointing out that he is wrong. He needs help. And they're willing to give him that time. That's all you can ask them to do.
I want Steph to be honest, because Steph body language after you can see Steph tired of this. I want Steph
tired of everything.
True. They losing this shit, and Draymond is the big reason why they. But I just want Steph to be honest. Tell us everything that's on your mind. Tell us why you.
I would like to speak on this.
Okay, then I'll mute up.
Is Draymond really the
No. Hold on.
Wait, I have a question.
Maria was trying to finish her point.
It's okay, Casual. They can go ahead.
I'm sorry.
It's cool.
Casual. I gotta wrap it up in 2.5 hours. I ain't got all day.
No, that's fine. I wanted her to get to the.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Mary.
No, it's okay, Casual. They can go. Thank you, though, Casual. It's cool.
I just have a question for Maria. So, Draymond is the reason why the Warriors are losing.
Not the biggest, obviously.
I wouldn't even say he's the reason. I think the biggest reason why they're losing is because Clay and the rest of the role players aren't stepping up, and it's just only a one-man show with Steph.
I disagree.
I don't think it has nothing to do with Draymond.
Draymond been showing up like he usually does.
Actually, he has.
Draymond actually has, but the role.
Actually, has.
But
can I ask you a question before I get to my point?
And Klay Thompson has been mid this year too. So
who's been the second best player on this team?
Draymond, I guess.
I'm
By
assuming
default.
it's Dre from what they
Yeah,
say.
Everybody agree with that, Dre?
Andrew
Yeah.
Wiggins been bad this year. Klay Thompson's been bad this year.
What about CP?
So he has nobody.
What about CP?
Yeah, so he has nobody. He has nobody.
That's basically what I just said.
Yeah, he has nobody. Yeah.
What about Chris Paul?
Guys, leave. What's your thoughts on Draymond being suspended?
I know exactly why this happened. Draymond ain't been doing this until he got with Clutch Sports. That's the common denominator, bro. Is he got to get away from them, bro. Ever since he got with Clutch Sports, his head blown up, his chest blown up. I'm about to go into a theory that y'all don't want me to go into, but I'm gonna go into it anyway because I already know how it happened.
Craziness, man. Come on.
I already know where he's going.
I'm dead serious, bro.
I already know where he's going.
Are we really finna blame Clutch Sports, bro? Really?
I'm not blaming Clutch Sports, but all I'm saying is, once you sign with them, and once you basically become "quote unquote" a made man like Draymond has for championships, you know, you could pretty much do whatever the hell you want. Like that's at least how Draymond felt, in my opinion. I mean, the bottom line is, bro, like that's really just a theory for me. The real problem, the real thing is nobody in here knows why Draymond did what he did except for Draymond Green. And that's the end of it. I'm like, in terms of him getting help, getting all of this, well, bro, Draymond is 33 years old. He ain't all like it. Listen, he has had incidents of this, but this behavior was not going on when David West was on that team. This behavior was not going on when they had vets on that team, and David Lee, and they first started really winning, and they first started getting their stride together, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, he did have incidents earlier, but to have it in a manner of it could be a combination of a lot of things. One, the team ain't that good, so Draymond don't feel like playing. So he's gonna find a reason to get out of the game, like he always been doing, bro. Because we seen that when Steph wasn't out there, he pulled some BS and tried to get himself ejected from the game.
Okay. Yes.
Or two. He is what I like to call a random fundamentalist. You know, that he just going rogue just to go rogue, or he going rogue for somebody. That's how I put it, man. I ain't got nothing else to say on this, man. I already know this is behind the scenes.
Clutch Sports players and Lonzo Ball, he has a pretty much clean rap sheet. Marjon Beauchamp, a new Clutch Sports, he signed with them in 2022 when he got drafted to the Bucks. He has a clean record. Eric Bledsoe, clean record. Malcolm Brogdon, clean record. KCP, clean record. Jordan Clarkson, clean record. AD, clean record. Darren Fox, clean record. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Why would you let him do this, PSP? Like, you just we wasted 5 minutes of your 2-hour show so that he could be able to spew that theory. Like, that is craziness. That is craziness. And
casual.
I'm sorry, Justin.
I'm trying to maintain my composure here. So come on, man. What? Casual. You know, Leaf is going to say,
I know,
regardless of how I think. You know how he is. So why would you ask me that rhetorical question?
That is true.
Wow.
That is true.
It's good.
It's
good to hear from you, Justin. By the way,
guys, come on, y'all. I ain't got.
No. I was just about to say this last name, Kenny. To what you were saying, the only reason why I was saying I disagree is that I think Draymond plays a part. Is even though Draymond is like shooting way better than he usually does from the 3-point line, I would be remiss not to mention, defensively, his impact isn't there when he's not on the floor because he's busy getting ejected. So fair enough, he's not the main reason that they're failing. The main reason is they don't have enough help. Everybody that's supposed to be productive ain't being productive. That's the main reason that he plays a part in that. When you're not giving the one positive that you're supposed to give, you're not on the floor to give that because of your antics. That's where I disagree with you.
All right. Kenny, what are your thoughts regarding Draymond's suspension? Did you felt like the punishment was fair or unfair? Yeah, somebody got to fix their microphone and stuff, man.
That's not me.
I know it's not you.
Hold on.
Well, this is Draymond's second time getting suspended this season, right?
Yes.
Third, I think. He just came back from the 5-game suspension.
Yeah, this is his second. The other one happened last season with Sabonis.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
No, but I'm saying he got suspended this season too.
Yeah, he got suspended for the Rudy Gobert incident.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I think this was. I feel like he should have got suspended at least like more games than he did the last time. I don't think like it should have been like a temporary thing. But I really do feel like he should at least got like the max, like 18 game suspension type shit. I don't think he should have gotten like, like that you can't play like forever or like the whole season type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing on it. But other than that, Draymond just need to do better, bro. Like, and just grow up. Like, bro, you've been in the league for how long now and you still fighting? Like, bro, come on, bro. Control your temper.
All right. P5. Yeah, who has noise in the background?
That's P5 because his TV is behind him.
Now my TV's volume is down. Y'all can hear that because I can't hear anything.
I can hear it.
I can hear it too. Let's see right here.
OG, stop, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
P5. What's your thoughts on Draymond's suspension? Did you feel like the punishment was fair or unfair?
He got suspended for 5 games, right?
No, he's suspended indefinitely for the hit on Jokic.
Should he be suspended? Yes. But like, am I gonna jump off the bridge and say he needs mental help, or say that he needs that, or to just condemn him and just say he needs an 18-game suspension, or this or that needs to happen to him? No. I honestly just don't think it's that big of a deal. If we love players that are these, I don't know about y'all specifically, but if we love players that are these enforcers, if we love 80s basketball, 90s basketball, even 2000s basketball, if we love guys like Ron Artest in the league, and if we've been following Draymond throughout his whole career, we know who he is. Draymond's a guy that is going to defend his teammates, and he'll defend himself, and he's going to speak his mind. I don't fault players like Draymond Green for playing it the way that they play. Now, do I endorse what he does? No, I don't. I didn't like the Sabonis thing. I didn't like the Gobert thing. I didn't like the Draymond thing. But these are things that have happened in basketball since really the game started. We saw what happened with Dr. J and Larry Bird. We saw what the Bad Boy Pistons were doing. We saw what Dennis Rodman was doing. We saw what Hakeem Olajuwon even was doing. We saw Jordan punch his own teammate. We saw how leaders like Kobe Bryant and Jordan carried themselves. We saw how Ron Artest carried himself in the 2000s. We've seen fights like this break out. Am I inclined to believe that Draymond was just flailing his arms and trying to draw a foul? I don't know. I don't think he intentionally punched him. If that's what it is, I don't think he did that on purpose. I think I don't think it was a basketball play. I don't think it was a safe play, but I don't think he intentionally meant to punch Nurkic in the face. I don't think that's the case. I don't think the Gobert situation is that big of a deal, given that Gobert has at least 5-6 inches on Draymond Green, and all he sees from the angle that he saw on Gobert is that Gobert had his teammate a little high up. Now, did Gobert really have his teammate a little high up? No, but Draymond's on the other side of the court almost, and he's just coming in from a certain angle that makes it look like a 7-footer, has his teammate kind of high up in the shoulder area. And Draymond's a guy that, he might take it a step far, but I'm not going to sit here and say that he needs mental health issues. I'm not going to sit there and say that he needs an 18-game suspension. No. Is he reckless? Yes. Is he a dirty player? Probably. But these are players that we've seen throughout NBA history, and I don't see them being condemned like Draymond Green is being condemned. I don't see it happening. I don't see people saying that Dr. J needs mental health help after he was punching Larry Bird in the face. I don't see anybody talking down about those Pistons teams in the late 80s, talking about how, oh my goodness, something needs to happen to them because they played rough and tough back in the 80s, right? I don't see Hakeem Olajuwon, who literally just punched somebody in the face for Utah. Robert Parrish was out there punching people. What happened to Ron Artest happened. But I don't think that we need to jump off this bridge and say, oh, Draymond needs this, Draymond needs that. This needs to happen to him just because he's doing something that he's really been doing his whole career. And do I like it? No. Casual. I don't think you need all of a sudden just say he needs mental health issues. Mental health. I don't think that at all.
Somebody said my name.
It's not that big of a deal. I don't think.
Well, who was talking?
P5.
P5, sir.
P5. Okay. P5. I'm sorry, P5. I wasn't even looking down. Sorry about that. How you doing? What I was trying to say is, I understand your point because Dr. J got in one incident. You know what I'm saying? And Hakeem Olajuwon got in one incident, but
it's not just one. He punched his own teammates too in the locker room.
Yeah, nobody says anything about what happens in practice. Because practice. That's just how they
Draymond punched.
Only practice situation we ever heard about is Draymond punching Jordan Poole, and somehow that got out.
Right, even though we don't know any of the context of the situation, right? Draymond's an enemy, right? But Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hold on. He has been, and I've heard this from Warrior fans who love Draymond. He has been an issue. Like, this ain't the first time he has done something.
It's not.
He just came off a 5-game suspension for choking Rudy Gobert. Let's not act like that didn't just happen.
It happened.
It happened. Hold on. We only in December, and just started in October.
It's October. Wait, what? No, season started in October.
He's been suspended twice before John Morant came back in a 25-game span.
Indeed, it's happened.
But yet, Draymond's not a bad person. They're going to say he needs mental health issues because that's the way that the league is going now.
Right.
This isn't the 80s. Didn't nobody know nothing about mental health in the 80s. That's the way the league is going now.
What I'm saying
that's the things that I'm saying. Like, when you sit there and you look at Draymond, it's always something with Draymond.
Always.
It's always something. And we let it go because he's a 4-time champion. This is championship behavior. He's the enforcer. That's why we let it go.
He's spin.
It's not me letting it go. It's me saying, if you're going to keep this same energy with Draymond Green, keep the same energy with the guys that did this in the 80s consistently.
But we can't do that, though.
In the 90s consistently.
We can't do that with the guys in the 80s. That's a different thing.
We can't do that.
Guess what? Michael Jordan punched his own teammate in the face, just like Draymond did, and I hear nothing about it.
I don't know what he did.
Michael gets
scolded for doing it. What are we doing?
Hold on, P5. You did not know that about Michael Jordan until he was out the league.
No, listen, here's the thing, and this really makes me upset because Draymond Green, yes, he has a loud mouth. He does things on the court that people don't like, but these are things that players have been doing throughout NBA history. And where was all this mental health stuff when they did it?
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, they only started the mental health thing on another guy named Ron Artest. That's the guy that they started the mental health thing.
He needs to be out of the league talk, or he needs to be suspended, the max suspension, when these guys are doing it in the 80s and 90s. It never came up.
Hold on, I'm giving you an answer. They didn't start this because we had 2 different commissioners back then.
Right.
That's one. A lot of stuff was more lenient. You can't. That's why I don't like when people compare the 80s and 90s to now. That's 2 different times.
It is.
You can't do that. And the 80s and 90s, there was a lot of things that you could get away with back then. You can't get away with now.
And I'm saying
not only that, you have to understand this. Back then, and I do emphasize back then, all the way up to I'll say 2004. The basketball rules were conducive to that kind of behavior.
Right.
It was conducive. It was not illegal to impede someone's progress when they were going to the rim. It was in the rules. You could legally impede someone's progress. It was literally in the rules at that point. They didn't change that rule until 1991. So rules back then were conducive to you getting your head knocked off when you came into the lane.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fights that were happening, the melees that were happening, the brawls, the literal punches.
I get what you're talking about,
in the fights.
These
things that were going on. I'm not just talking about hard fouls. I'm not just talking about being tough and physical going into the lane. No, I'm talking about fights and punches being thrown, which I think signals mental weakness in basketball. Because if you can't just play basketball and be fine playing basketball, let your actions do the talking, not your fists, I think that's a sign of mental weakness. And if we're going to praise this physical play in the 80s and 90s, not 90s, and say, oh, the physical play was conducive to these fights and punches being thrown, and, just because Draymond's in an era where there's a different commissioner and there's different times, I do not think that we should just let those 80s and 90s guys get a pass and then just hard hate on Draymond Green because, hey, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Hold on, people. Wait. Let's pause that. Let's go. Wait, before you go any further.
Let him finish.
This would not be a big deal if the Warriors were winning. This would not be a huge deal if Draymond Green was not. If this wasn't Draymond Green, it is a big deal because it's Draymond Green and the Warriors are losing. And we're trying to blame the Warriors losing on Draymond. I'm not saying y'all, but people in general are trying to blame Draymond Green for the Warriors losing. That's what's making me tight right now. The same energy isn't being kept. I don't care if it's different eras, different commissioners, or whatever the rules were. I've never been a part of basketball.
Wow, the Warriors
be a part of basketball. But when these superstar players, all-time great players, did this in the 80s and 90s, not a word. But now Draymond Green's doing it. And, Draymond Green's kind of the lapdog for
why all the words
I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like he just keeps saying it's not a word. Like
you keep saying
these
not a
guys
word?
didn't get. Here's the thing. Like these guys got
Draymond Green right now, bro.
Let me just clarify. Let me just clarify what happened.
It was ridiculous.
Hold on, P5. Let me clarify what happened in the 80s and 90s because I was actually around in the 80s and 90s. So let me clarify what happened. Guys got fined and suspended back then. You can Google it.
Sure.
Larry Bird, here's the crazy thing. Larry Bird got into that fight with Dr. J. Not only did they get fined and suspended, Charles Barkley, who tried to break it up, got fined and suspended.
He
didn't throw a punch.
He threw a punch.
For sure.
He didn't throw a punch.
That shit was hilarious.
That's why I'm trying to figure out where you getting this. Oh, it was conducive. Like, what are you going to do to a guy in the 80s and 90s that's no longer playing basketball? Hold on, let me explain. What you going to do to a guy that's no longer playing basketball because what they did in the 80s and 90s? That don't make sense. We didn't know Michael Jordan punched. Hold on, let me finish. We didn't know Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr until we watched that damn Last Dance. All right? Let's be real.
Who? What?
We didn't know Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr until we watched that Last Dance.
That's not true.
So
you
P5,
knew Michael Jordan.
So P5, you knew about that?
Bro, that was
go. Now we're gonna be honest.
I'm pretty sure
No, I'm asking P5. When did you find out about that incident?
Like when I first started like really trying to get into basketball talk and trying to learn about the history of the game, bro.
What year was that?
That Jordan Steve Kerr story that came up years ago, and it was.
When did you find out about it? That's the question. When did you find out?
I don't remember exactly when, but I know that story's been around for years, and it was before The Last Dance. That story's been well documented and well known.
And he's absolutely right. It was on Sports Century back in 1998. So we're not gonna sit here and discredit what he has to say. So that story was out.
I'm trying to find the exact date because I know he's not lying.
Yeah, that Sports Century.
I don't remember hearing nothing about that.
Yeah,
Sports Century probably came out in the late 2000s, bro. Like
no, that came out in 2005. So I mean,
2005.
He's been out.
Mid
2005. Just looked it up again. It came out in 2005. I apologize, guys.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes.
Came out of 2005.
All I'm saying is keep the same energy. Do I think Draymond's in the wrong? Absolutely. Do I think Draymond should keep doing this? No, absolutely not. But if people are for sure PSP. But if people are going to praise the physical play in the 80s and 90s, if they're gonna and some of the things that happened in the 80s and 90s, if we're gonna praise those bad boy Piston teams, if we're gonna praise guys like Hakeem, if we're gonna praise guys like Jordan, we can't just leave out the things that they did, but also, bro, an analysis that I hear about Draymond Green, look, great defender, great player, but he's dirty. He's dirty. There's always something with Draymond Green. The same thing was going on with Hakeem Olajuwon back in the late 80s and early 90s before they started winning. So, I mean, it's just not – I don't see really the difference.
But if you look at track record to track record, bro, it don't add up, though. Like, you got to make sure you put that in there.
December 13th, 1998. Article for NBC Sports.
Yeah, that Jordan Kerr story came out like as soon as it happened, almost. As soon as it happened.
I'm telling you, I've never heard nothing about it.
Well,
another thing I didn't hear nothing about it.
That's all I got on.
I'm just letting you know in real time. I didn't hear nothing about it.
Yeah, I don't know what I can't see your name.
Lou, what's going on?
But
What up, man? What up? My
like
bad,
I don't
PS4.
blame. I don't penalize you for not knowing, because like remembering at that time getting access to news like that type of stuff, it wasn't like you were going to see it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't penalize you for not necessarily knowing that.
If it didn't hit ESPN back then, you ain't see it.
No, they had like.
Back then, if it didn't hit ESPN, you didn't see it.
My thing is
They had it, but they just didn't put it out there.
I disagree with P5 from the standpoint of I don't think that we should be harping on things that happened in the past, as in like they didn't say it when these people did it, because P5, you know this just as much as I know this because we hang around the same circles, that those type of that type of news was not easily accessible to everyone. So something that happened in Chicago was not going to be noticed in Utah. Was not going to be noticed in Houston. So the global scale, or Philadelphia. So the global scale of things that happen that occur in today's age is not something that we'll know about that we'll know about back in 1980s or the 1990s. That just does not happen. So that's one. And then two, I think what we should be paying more attention to is the people, not OG and my guy that says he was around during that time. Not you guys, but the people that are antagonizing these star players or these players, period, in the NBA today about how they're soft and how they don't have enough physical interaction to compare to the 90s or the 80s. I feel like those people should be penalized heavily for what's occurring right now, because those type of comments sort of basically push a button in players like Draymond Green.
Go a little bit further, Casper. Like what? Why would you say that? Why go a little bit further with that?
The reason why I say that is because when those people see Stephen Curry shooting long range shots, or those people see Kevin Durant and LeBron James working out together and acting all buddy, they're the first ones to sit there and say, see, that's the problem with today's game. These people want to be all buddy and stuff. Man, back in the 90s and 80s, man, people be punching in punching each other in their shit.
But now Draymond does it. It's a problem.
But now when Draymond does it, now it's he needs psychological help. Where are those voices? Hold on, let me finish. Where are those voices that were sitting there calling us soft?
I'm gonna answer that question.
When Draymond was dapping up people after a series saying good game.
I'm gonna answer that question.
That were sitting there with loud voices when Stephen Curry signed Darren Fox to a contract to his own shoe company, and everybody was calling the league soft because those type of things wouldn't happen back in the 90s with Jordan and Charles Barkley.
I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna answer that question real quick, Cass.
Need to answer the question.
Just to answer the first part of that question, Rasheed Wallace was on a podcast the other day, and he was basically saying that Draymond was around that 04 Pistons team. Like he was in the locker room, like during them years. He was about young. I think he was about maybe 12, 13 years old around that time. But he was young. He was around that team during that time, and so like that if that doesn't give you like too much insight on why Draymond is reacting the way that, but he was around that team. He was around that team.
Stephen Curry was around his daddy. Stephen Curry was around his daddy during the 90s, and we see how he is.
I mean, but listen, I only said what I said, bro. Like just to maybe give you somewhat of an insight to how Draymond may get that edge from. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
no, I'm not speaking to his edge. I'm speaking.
I think we gotta go
to
now,
the people.
right?
Yeah, the people. Yeah, we got to move on. But I was.
Let's do that.
I want to hear what Trey and Luis have to say regarding Draymond, and then we're gonna move on to the next basketball subject. So, Trey, make it quick.
Well, Draymond Green gets suspended, bro. It's like at some point this got to stop. And you notice the players that he's punching or he's hitting, right? It's not hitting any American players. He's doing this to Euro players. Why? Because
that's a fact, though. That's a fact, though. I did peep that.
I didn't want to say that.
No, it's true.
I did, but I left it out.
It's 100% true, but
I
I
left
want
it
to
out
say
deliberately. It's 100% true. Yeah, that's facts. That shit is funny to me. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Beating up
true.
on
They're not gonna let him play
these
in the Olympics.
Euros.
All right.
Even Adams.
They're not gonna let him play in the Olympics.
All right, Luis, you want to respond regarding the Draymond suspension?
I don't think Draymond, like, it's gonna come off as douchebaggy, but I really don't give a fuck. I don't think Draymond needs help. I think everything that he's doing is very well calculated. Like kicking Steven Adams in the dick, like stomping on Sabonis, the way how you fucking slap Nurkic. You know what you're doing, bro. And you think you're trying to be slick with it. You're not slick. I don't think there's anything wrong internally with Draymond. Well, I don't think psychologically people think, oh, like Draymond needs help. He's going through shit. No, he's just trying to be slick. He's trying to be a child and get away with shit. He needs to cut the shit. You're a grown ass.
Hey, I just last thing on the Euro thing. I just wanted him to do it to the Joker. That's the only thing I wanted.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. A movie? Nah.
We laying off a Joker.
We gotta move on.
We laying off Joker, bro. No, we ain't doing that.
Hey, Lewis, that's what I'm thinking right now.
All right, guys. Let's move on to the next basketball subject. This is a start, bench, and cut right here. Point guards.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Casual, you want to go first?
I want to go first.
No. Do you mind if I go? Do you mind if I go first? Because I'm a casual, so I just want to get my shit out the way so I can let y'all argue.
All right, go ahead, Louis.
Okay.
I'm a casual.
I'm a super. I'm actually like a super casual.
Louis is a super casual.
I'm a super casual. I admit that. So based on what I've seen so far and what my fantasy team tells me, I'm starting Hallie, benching Fox, and cutting Trae Young. That's just me.
As a matter of fact, I'm with you on that, Lou. And it's sad because I love Trae, but I'm with you on that. I think Tyrese Halliburton is the best player in the league right now.
P5, do they know? P5, do they know?
Oh, what's the three again? Put
the picture back up.
Trae Young, Tyrese Halliburton.
I'm about to piss Justin off in a second, bro. Hold on.
Please stop, man.
I'm not gonna lie, De'Aaron Fox. Man, I'm cutting. I love Trae Young so much, but
oh my god,
I think I have to go start.
It's tough.
Start De'Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
This is tough.
Is
if
it?
we're going by this year,
this shit is not hard, bro.
No, if we're going by this year,
he's gonna hold up the helmet. Like, you know what Trae Young went to?
No, but like if we're going this year specifically though, or if we're just going overall talent, because if we're going overall talent, I think Trae Young is still like
last year, and so far this year.
Oh well, I'd probably go with that makes it a little easier. Oh yeah, I'm starting Trae. Yeah, and then I'm benching.
Oh my god, you're crazy.
Benching De'Aaron, cutting Tyrese. It's tough.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's move on, man.
Hello. Wait. Can I say my?
I like P5, baby. P5, stick to your cut. P5.
Go ahead, Dev.
It's really tough, but I mean, last year
P5, you rock paper scissors that shit just now,
bro. Come on, guys. Let Dev speak.
You already know who I'm starting, and P1 said, "Oh, the inefficiency." He's actually not inefficient, and if you know basketball,
Da Vinci, stop this.
No, I know. He's not, and if you know basketball,
you got a chance to do right, Da Vinci. Come on.
No, Trae is starting, and De'Aaron Fox is a great player. No, and the thing is, like I said, Leaf, you got to get that hate out of your heart and start watching basketball.
Da Vinci, bro, you just came from Magic City. I know you did, bro. Like I can see the glitter on your.
I'm torn between Tyrese.
Bro, that is not the one you should be torn between.
I just love Tyrese, bro. Tyrese, he's just a bucket, bro.
Not only is he a bucket, the motherfucker don't turn the ball over.
He's just so good.
But hold up, and then I'll give Tyrese because if I have ball out this, and then a cut Fox. But they're all great.
What the hell? What is going on?
No. And
He said he cut Fox, Casual. You heard him, Casual.
It's a whole lot of wrongness coming out of y'all mouths right now, bro.
BS.
You gonna cook him,
A
Leaf?
whole
Leaf,
bunch
you
of
gonna
garbage.
cook him? You gonna cook him, Leaf?
I'll cook y'all later because y'all actually don't.
Trolling is so good.
Yo, Dev, go ahead, man. I'm gonna let you go.
I'll cook y'all later because when it comes to Trae Young, a lot of y'all.
Bro, you are burning the restaurant down right now.
No, I'm serious. I love y'all, but when it comes to like,
you got a D- on the food grade.
no, I don't. Like,
you definitely do.
Hell,
You definitely do.
Hey,
Can y'all let Dev finish, please?
Dev, I thought you was gonna be a man of reason, bro. Come on, bro.
Let him finish.
Oh no, I finished. I said Trae, Hallie, then Fox, but we'll move on.
Oh my god!
All right.
Oh
Kenny,
my God.
are you still there? Kenny. Yeah, I think we lost him. Leaf, you want to go?
Fox, Halliburton, Trae Young.
Thank you.
Okay, Casual.
No, let the rest of them go. Cause oh my god,
Casual, go.
Just go, Casual. Come on.
Go. Please go. Cause I'm gonna take the longest. Please go.
Oh,
don't take too long, man, because I gotta move on to.
I ain't gonna take that long, but I'm gonna take a little while.
Maria.
Trae Young, Fox, cut Hallie. Nice work. We're done. Tell that nigga Hallie. What's y'all thought this was? I ain't going off of one season like most of y'all doing. I don't do that one season shit.
Undisputed.
No,
I love Tyrese, but I'll explain it later.
Okay. Hard choice.
I'm gonna cry.
Fox, Halliburton, Young.
All right.
Okay.
Casual. Go ahead.
Oh my god. Okay. First off, to you, Dev and Mario, that sit here and talk about how people are hung up on 1 year. Note that last year, before he went down, Tyrese Halliburton was putting up identical numbers, giving you the same amount of assists that Trae Young was giving you on lower turnover value. And they had equal usage rate. So I don't want to hear anything about how Trae Young's degree of difficulty, because I was arguing that for the longest until I watched both of them play, and they have the same amount of assignment. The difference is, even though Tyrese takes the simpler pass, he completes it at a much more efficient rate on the same usage as Trae Young. Trae Young is literally bargaining with his own scoring gravity, and that's not good for basketball, especially when you're 6'1" and you can't defend on the other end. You do not have time to waste your offensive bag. So that's one. So that's why I'll take Tyrese over Trae Young. And then De'Aaron Fox is a much better scorer than both of them. And on the defensive end, it's not even close. So that's why De'Aaron Fox goes over both of them. Trae Young and Tyrese Halliburton might be close, but De'Aaron Fox sure as hell is not in neither one of those leagues. He's bargaining with like fucking Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closer to him than he is to these two. These two are not on his level.
Well, and here's the thing where I want to disagree with you heavily on, because due to his scoring ability, him being 6'1", and like he has to do that because of his height, and two, with the scoring ability, I like the ample spacing. The Hawks spacing is not as good as the Pacers spacing when you have Buddy Hield, then a nigga Matt Friend, and it's offensive scheme. So with the scheme, so yes, Trae Young had the turnovers, but still they both average 11 assists. Trae Young's turnovers assist ratio is not that high compared to like other turnover machine like KD.
He's turning it over 4 times a game to Tyrese's 2.5.
Yeah, but he still has like 12 assists, and plus
he averages 11 assists. He's never averaged.
So did Trae. Trae averages 11 assists as well. And plus the thing with Trae's playmaking.
No, Trae averages 11. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So did Trae, and plus.
Hey, it's not that big of a deal.
No, but what I'm saying is, if one is giving the same amount, if more, and he's doing it on a more efficient rate, while being the much more efficient scorer, like it's not close between the two.
Well, but the thing is, but here's the thing. But Trae Young is creating a lot more quality shots for his teammates, and two, he has less ample spacing. And Trae Young floor raising ability is seen more as well, because he's able to get guys that aren't great spacing and make Clint Capella and Jalen Johnson great lob threats towards them to give them efficient shots at the basket, while also playing off of DeJounte Murray, Bogey, and all that. And also,
Tyrese isn't doing that?
No, he is doing that. He is doing that, but it's just not at the same level. And two, they're both Tyrese Halliburton's a worse defender than Trae Young this year. If you've been watching him, he has been. Believe it or not, Halliburton's defense, he can't navigate through his pick and roll. He's very slow-footed on defense. He doesn't have great awareness on his zone. Versus this year, Trae, is he still a bad defender? Yes.
Is now that I'm about to ask you something. Is that because Tyrese Halliburton? Is that because Trae Young got better at defense, or is that because, like you said, and on the offensive end, how Trae Young does not have the same amount of offensive weapons that Tyrese has. Tyrese does not have the same defensive weapons that Trae Young is allowed.
Well, no. Well, even last year, even this year, Trae Young's been navigating the screens better and like been a better at going through the pass lanes. That stuff Cali struggles at. That has nothing to do with personnel. Like obviously the personnel thing, because even when Trae had a bad defense personnel, if you see him, he wasn't active on defense. He wasn't giving as much effort as he is now, and still
Trae Young died on screens against Brooklyn. I remember because I watched that game.
Yeah, he did. He
died on screens as well.
But yeah, that's because he's a much smaller man versus Halliburton, who's 6'5", 215. So you're giving Trae brownie points for dying on screen? No, I'm not giving him brownie points. It happens, but still, it doesn't happen as often as it does to Halliburton, and that's the thing with him and Fox. And also, I'll give you Fox. Fox has been performing this year, but De'Aaron Fox, he has been dealing with injuries, so I don't want to rank him really. That's the only reason I haven't said anything. And
Lewis, look at the private chat.
And plus, Shay's on a different level. I do agree. Shay's on a different level than all three of these guys. Shay's like top 10 level. All these other guys.
Yeah,
like
Shay. Yeah, no. Shay is like that. But what I'm saying, De'Aaron Fox has a serious conversation to be a top 15 player right now. You cannot say the same for Tyrese and De'Aaron Fox. Well, no, you can say the same for Tyrese. I think Trae Young, you cannot say that. You cannot make that argument.
And plus, well, these last couple of days, and plus, people are harping on the first. And I love you guys. I'm gonna leave. People are harping on the first week of Trae Young, 2 weeks, but if you've been paying attention lately, he's been balling out, and his efficiency rose up because he's shooting 37 from 3 now. He's been averaging 30 points, damn near 30.
If you also paying attention, he's
month
shooting more shots. If you paying attention to him, he's shooting more shots, like far more shots than he's been shooting.
Not really. I mean, yeah, because
he was taking like 17 or 18 shots to start the season, and then he shot it up to like 19, and now he's taking like 22, 23.
I mean, the start of the start of the season, he wasn't really taking a lot of shots. He was missing. He wasn't like, but now he has taken more shots, but he's a lot more efficient. And the reason he had to take more shots because lack of fit. DeJounte Murray hasn't been great. He's been kind of inefficient right now. Yeah. And dealing with injuries. Jalen Johnson, he's been hurt. And then Clint Capella's been dealing with injuries. So like he kind of had to take more shots due to the team injuries, some inconsistencies. But I'll give you this year. I just want to debate you. It's been a minute. I'm just gaslighting.
Yeah, come on, man. I ain't going on that, man.
I can't stand you, man. You and Leaf, y'all literally live.
So I just want to, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to gaslight casual. All right. But in reality, I'll give you my real one. It's De'Aaron Fox 1, Trae Young 2, and then Hallie cut.
But I'm looking at Hallie's splits, yo. His splits are ridiculous, yo. His splits are ridiculous.
Give me your start, bench, and cut.
It is outlier though from the 3 though.
Not really though, because he's only shooting 40.
Oh, guys, go on, guys. Can you speak?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start Trae Young. I'm gonna bench Fox. Then I'm gonna cut Halliburton.
Me and Kenny agree. What? Oh,
both of y'all are wrong, so yeah.
Question. Is that Mariah, the Memphis Grizzlies fan?
Yes, sir. That's me.
Oh, okay, player. Okay. Big Memphis in the house. Okay, player. I didn't know that was you.
You ready for Ja to come back to give y'all some hope?
Yeah.
Big Memphis. I'm a Sixers fan, but I like Ja Morant a lot.
Guys, we got to move on. And as far as my start, bench, and cut, I'm going to start Tyrese. I'm going to bench Fox. And unfortunately, I'm cutting Trae. That's tough for me to do.
It is hard. He Trey is balling still, but
he's
Tyrese
balling. But
Halliburton.
I would take Tyrese because I just like his efficiency more, and I like Fox because of the offense he gives me plus the defense, and that's where Trey lacks in that one. So I would go ahead.
Why do you take Tyrese over Fox?
I just like the efficiency, the passing, the playmaking. Even though Fox can give me that, what impresses me more about Halliburton, how he does it with no turnovers. I mean,
turnovers,
and that's what I'm big on. I'm big on with the efficiency part. If you want to make an argument for Fox because of the defense that he brings, unlike Halliburton, that's fine. That's why I would
being a way better scorer. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to make that argument, but that's just how I look at it. So.
Oh, can I say this? Only reason I was hating on Hallie because they lost to the Wizards and I lost a bet. That's why.
Wait, Casual, are you starting Tyrese?
No, Kenny. If you paid attention, he said he would start De'Aaron, bench Halliburton, and cut Trey.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Casual, because I know you're a WWE fan and I know you're busy. I'm gonna let you do this one for the start, bench, and cut.
Okay. I'm a WWE fan as well.
I know all y'all WWE fans, but Casual love. I didn't know Casual was a WWE fan until I saw him on his show, and he brought my man Champ on.
Hey, Mariah, you wrong for that.
It's surprise.
So Casual, I'm gonna let you go first, real quick.
You wrong for that.
Oh shit!
That's a good one.
This is the
that is a good one.
All right,
I like this.
Go ahead, man.
Wait, pull up the picture one more time. Wait, who's going? Am I going?
Yes, you.
I think you. Shit, my fault. Damn, chill out, people.
I'm sorry, my fault.
Obviously, you're starting Roman, and you're benching Brock, and you're cutting Kevin Nash.
Okay, explain why.
You're starting Roman Reigns because, to be quite honest with you, this run he's gone on up until this hiatus he's taken this past year, it's catapulted him into like top 10 conversations, and you just cannot say the same for Kevin Nash. You can't say the same for Kevin Nash. You just can't. The storyline work he's done with people like Edge, Daniel Bryan, his cousins, putting them on the map, like Usos is. Like they getting the notoriety that they truly deserve now because of the work that they did in the bloodline. I feel like he's a no-brainer at the starting spot. I think the one that I sort of nip and tuck with is probably Brock Lesnar being like taking over Roman Reigns, because Brock Lesnar, with what he did early on with Paul Heyman on his side in his early days when he was more athletic, to when he came and he sort of switched his style into more of it's like a grapple, like a brawling brute type of style. I feel like that is why I would bench him / start him. It's sort of it's either or. With me, I'm really not mad. And then I think Kevin Nash gets cut because he just doesn't have the longevity that those two do.
All right, Luis.
This is pretty easy for me. I'm a Brock Lesnar glazer to the day I die, so I'm starting Brock. I'm starting Brock. Don't care. People can be mad that he's part-time. I don't give a shit. Cry about it. But I'm starting Brock. I'm benching Roman, and I'm cutting Kevin Nash. Reason I'm cutting Kevin Nash is because by himself, he just wasn't really all that special. He was in the shadow of Shawn Michaels and NWO, unfortunately. Kevin Nash did play a huge pivotal role of helping change professional wrestling, but
absolutely,
he was never the guy Brock and Roman were, and never will be. Just unfortunate.
Right. Now, I'm gonna let Champ go because I saw his reaction to what Luis had to say.
I love you, man. You know I love you, Champ.
No, I agree with him. I agree with everything because I will start Roman over Brock, but hey, they're about in the equal playing field. But I will say this: I don't think Kevin Nash gets a lot of credit because you got to think about this. People always, and it's the nostalgia in me. People don't remember his Diesel reign. He reigned over the WWE for almost a year. and beat everyone. People don't remember his cage match with Bret Hart.
Beat
People
Bob
don't
Backlund.
remember the
5 seconds, right? 6 seconds.
He squashed Bob Backlund, yeah.
Yeah, he squashed Bob Backlund in 5 seconds. People don't remember the fights he had with Bret Hart, the Shawn Michaels match, good friends, better enemies. People don't remember those things. Not to mention, the start of the streak. That was arguably one of Undertaker's early best matches with Diesel at that point. So I think although we're cutting him, he gets underrated because without Kevin Nash, there is no new generation in the World Wrestling Federation.
He's part of the reason why.
Without Kevin Nash, there is no NWO. There is no outsiders. And as far as Impact is concerned, you have to put him right up there. But as far as, his wrestling skills and mic skills, you pretty much heard the same thing every week. You pretty much heard Wolfpack in the house every single week. And after a while, even as a big-time wrestling fan, that gets tiring after a while. And you think we all would agree as diehard wrestling fans, NWO was at its best when it was 3 members. After it eclipsed those 3 members,
and Lex Luthor,
losing its luster very, very quickly. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I was looking at the TV screen. I was 12 at the time, and I'm looking at the TV screen like, "Who in the world is that? I don't know who that is." And I'm trying to figure, and I'm going on the internet trying to figure out who these guys are.
When Macho joined the group, what the hell going on?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Champ. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though, right?
OG,
we ain't had no HD back then, so you really had to be looking at the TV. Like, who the fuck is that?
Had the live TV.
OG, I just want to throw this at you. Tell me what you think.
I'll go after
while people over here talking about Roman Reigns' run and obviously his historic, and Brock Lesnar went on a historic run as well. People forget this man Kevin Nash went on a 358 day reign.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean,
he did.
Like people forgetting about that.
I feel like a lot of people
longest in the 90s.
I feel like
not only that.
Go ahead, Chad.
He got lost in that. I don't think he ever got credit for that match that he had with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 11. I think Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam Bigelow stole his thunder at that pay-per-view. I'm just showing you how old I am. Lawrence Taylor was wrestling that year.
Also, Champ, if I may, real quick, I feel like also a lot of people, they like to use Kevin Nash was the lowest drawing champ in history. I don't like to put that against him because if anybody broke down, especially in that era, wrestling like drawing wise, money wise, no matter who was the champion,
especially in the mid-90s,
it was horrible. It was horrible. Like they had Yokozuna debut, and 6 months later he was world champion.
Yeah,
like they try to do everything they can. So I don't use that against Nash. Hope everybody understands. I don't use
P-Pop, go ahead.
I'm starting Brock Lesnar. I'm benching Roman. I'm cutting Nash. I love Kevin Nash. I loved some of the things he did for the business. I'll say that for the business. Of course, he's infamous for a few things. Like you already ran down his career and accolades, but of course he's infamous for NWO and WCW, the curtain call. Right, he's infamous for that. Huge impact on wrestling in general as we moved into the 2000s and the ruthless aggression era. Right. My thing with Kevin Nash, and I still hold, and I do hold this against him. Now, y'all can call it unfair or not, bro. He was involved in like the biggest fumbling of a CM Punk story.
Oh my god!
That I went back and watched. I went back and watched it, bro. I don't think it's his fault.
The sledgehammer match.
They had a sledgehammer match. Like there was a text, and then like there was a poster during Night of Champions, but the board of directors said no Triple H gets to do it, and it's like it was so.
So we
weird.
just gonna act. So we're not gonna act like that didn't give like CM Punk the most material he ever had.
It buried CM Punk. I thought at Night of Champions, I thought it buried him, and then but on a serious side, I just don't think Kevin. I love Kevin Nash, but I just like Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns a bit more.
He don't have a place in this argument, to be quite honest with you.
I hold Brock Lesnar to a higher level than Roman because I just love the big match feel that he always brings whenever he wrestles.
Brock is
like
Brock.
And Roman don't have that?
No, he has that, but I'll get into Roman. I'll get into Roman in a
Brock
minute.
just Brock, man. That man just Brock.
No, because the difference between Brock Lesnar for me is because like the pairing that he had with Paul Heyman, I think that's just by far my favorite Paul Heyman guy, if you will, right? CM Punk's up there too. But Brock Lesnar's my favorite Paul Heyman guy. He always had that really big match feel. And people hold against him that he only worked so many dates in a year and he barely showed up to Raw or whatnot. Yeah. I personally didn't have that big of a problem because whenever he showed up, you had to watch. And the same thing, and it's the same thing with Roman Reigns today. I don't know if it's a recency bias thing with me and Roman Reigns, but bro, every title defense that he has, even the one that he had against at WrestleMania, it just feels formulaic. It's always going to be, oh, Roman doesn't show up for this amount of time, then he'll show up to SummerSlam, or he'll show up to the Royal Rumble, or he'll show up to
SummerSlam.
Yeah, he'll show up to these big time events or Crown Jewel just as of late, right? Against LA Knight. And it's just they'll have the match going on. It looks like really bad for Roman. He's going to lose, and then the bloodline gets involved, and then Roman comes out on top. I just think it's a little formulaic.
It didn't feel the same with Suplex City?
At least Brock Lesnar was winning by himself. I think I'm not the biggest fan of outside interference affecting matches.
Okay.
I think
Casual, you know damn well when you hear the dun, dun, you know,
and we're gonna act like when we didn't hear.
Hey, Luis, reading this.
And also, I think WWE did him dirty in his old babyface run after the Shield. I think they did him dirty
kids
there.
watching. Stop swearing, bro. That's not nice.
All right, Dev, you want to go?
What was the names again? What was the names again? Brock
Lesnar, Kevin Nash, and the other one was Roman Reigns.
All right, I'm cutting Brock Lesnar.
You're cutting Brock?
That's the clip right there. Don't say nothing else. That's the clip.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know nothing about wrestling. I'm a casual. So I'm just making. So I'm
cut that part out.
Cut that part out. Yeah, cut that part out. So I'm just here for the clicks and views. I'm here for the clicks and views for a clip. All right. So you guys. So when you edit this PSP, just get everybody reaction.
I think Brandon's reaction speaks for itself.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do this for the clickbait and the podcast because I know Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns are the best ones. That's all I know. I don't actually watch wrestling, don't know much. So I'm doing this for the podcast. So y'all all react, all right?
Well, in fairness to Dev, at least he'll acknowledge it. Kenny, you want to go?
I do the same thing with basketball. My knowledge goes as far as Jimmy Butler and Anthony Edwards.
Wait.
Go ahead, Kenny. Come on.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say Roman Reigns has the most overrated title run of all time.
He does. He does.
Yo, dap me up, gang. Dap me up, gang.
Dap
me up, gang.
He does.
Yeah.
That's facts. It's facts.
I'm not gonna lie. Roman Reigns is starting to get overrated, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like we act like this man's title run was elite. This, that, and that, bro. It's not elite as you're making this team, bro. It's not. The man barely defends his title. Like he never had like the title runs that Cena had, Randy. Shit, you can fucking say CM Punk. If you ask me. So, but that doesn't really
Kofi Kingston. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, relax.
Think of what his title run has produced. Like think the storylines that is produced.
Shout out
the
Kofi.
Great title matches that
I don't give a what the thing is. No, but were there better than any of the runs that fucking John Cena, Stone Cold, Randy, The Rock, The Undertaker?
Not those guys, but Brock Lesnar for sure, damn sure, yes, absolutely.
Hey, no, I agree with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar has the most mid title run of all time, so I'll give you that. But
which one?
He's on the Brock Slender now. Hold on, what we doing, yo?
No. You want him to dap you up.
Hey, I'm just a huge Brock guy, me personally. I love Brock.
What we doing?
I love Brock.
On the real though,
not liking this.
I'm starting
y'all
Brock.
Gonna bring my brother Brandon from Brock to come and defend this man.
Hold on. He'll be all right. Anyways.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Starting Brock Lesnar. Bro, Brock Lesnar for his size to be doing the shit that he does, it's just so crazy to me, bro. Like, I don't know. Well, y'all not casuals, bro. This nigga was doing suplexes, moonsaults at his size, shooting star. Like, come on, bro. I'm benching Roman Reigns. You said what?
That was when he fought Kurt Angle.
I know. I remember.
Hurry up, Kenny. Come on. Hurry up, Kenny. Come on.
I got you. I'm benching Roman Reigns, and unfortunately, I am cutting Kevin Nash.
I love Kevin Nash.
Thank God Brandon is all right because he said, Kenny, if you cutting Roman, I swear to God, bro.
I'm benching Kevin Nash and I'm cutting Roman.
And you know, Roman Reigns. Lesnar is the most dangerous Lesnar. What you doing if he look at you like that? You fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked.
No. I'm not gonna lie. The run that Brock Lesnar has out Paul Heyman is one of my favorite Brock Lesnar.
Guys, come on! I gotta hurry up here.
He let him survive. He already whooped his ass.
Dennis,
let me go ahead and go then. I'm just gonna have to let y'all know I'm cutting Brock Lesnar.
Hey man, what the hell going on?
Let's get the argument started because this Lesnar at the UFC, he got 6 moves and that's it. He fighting 6 matches a year. He fighting 6 matches a year. And he got 6 moves.
Reigns got a Superman punch, a guillotine, a spear, and a clothesline. What the fuck are we doing?
Wait. Don't forget the
fight more than 6 matches a year.
What was it called? Don't forget the little move that he did on the outside of the ring. Don't forget that one.
Wait, so is John Cena the GOAT, or is that a wrong statement?
No,
that's a story for another day. No, we're not doing no John Cena GOAT. Come on.
That's a whole different topic.
That's a podcast. That's a podcast.
I will argue.
Dennis, come on, man. Hurry. I ain't got all day.
That's fine.
My bad. I'm gonna start Roman, even though y'all right, he is overrated as hell. And I'm gonna bench Kevin Nash. At least Kevin Nash had more than fucking 6 moves and was actually exciting on the mic.
Bro, every time he walked,
Kevin Nash is the best one on the mic out of all 3 of them.
Bro, every time he walked, he blew his quad. What do you mean?
Mario.
He couldn't do moves.
All right,
that Mario. Was older. He was older. He was in his 50s.
Guys, I gotta let Mario speak. Mario.
Okay, so when I watched it, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns is starting. I don't care. Obviously Brock Lesnar coming off the bench, and then I'm gonna cut the other dude. I ain't even know dude.
Kevin Nash. All right, and for me,
Roman's one handsome man.
I'm a start Brock. I've been a big Brock fan going back to his days, not just in WWE at the University of Minnesota. Dude was like a freak of nature coming out. I'm a bench Roman. Of course, the matches that he had, of course, the Usos, everything else, as y'all articulated. Unfortunately, I have to cut Kevin Nash, but to Champ's point, NWO wouldn't have been the same without him. And he had some great matches with Triple H. The one, it still hits me to this day. Him versus Triple H, Hell in a Cell. Mick Foley was the special guest referee at the time. Still one of my favorite matches from that point. But I'm going to start Brock Lesnar. Casual.
You're not beating that, bro.
Casual. I'm going to start NFL. I know for a fact that you are no NFL fan. I bet you right now some dudes out on the street still asking you who's Justin Herbert or what do you think?
Somebody the other day actually asked me who I think should win MVP, and I just said Tom Brady. All right.
Kaz,
you know what? You're probably not wrong. It's probably not a terrible answer.
Kaz, you from Texas, right?
Yeah.
All right. Become either a Houston fan or a Dallas fan. That's our advice I'll give to you.
I will become neither because I despise both fan bases to the T.
But CJ Stroud,
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Even in the NBA, Texas fans are some of the most toxic fans because they're so delusional that anything you say that is like negative.
That's facts. No question about it. Cowboys fans are the most delusional fan base.
Are we doing a start bench cut between Spurs fans, Rockets fans, and Mavs fans?
We may do that next week, Luis. But anyway, folks, we got to move on to some NFL.
Hey, Luis, I'm gonna tap in with you. I got your stuff now.
Go follow my man Casual. Go check out his podcast, man. Casual. Any last words?
Make sure to follow me on Hooters Podcast. Appreciate you, OG. I see you. Salute. Make sure to follow me on Hooters Podcast. We actually got a video coming this Sunday. Well, actually, we're gonna be talking to. If you can give me like just 15 seconds, Miss Maria, I want to apologize to you. I'm actually going to be talking on my show today. That clip that's been circulating around Instagram or my circles, it was very inappropriate. I do not yell at women. And that was very inappropriate of me, so I want to apologize to you. And I'm glad you're here, so I can do it in person.
Who he talking to?
You.
I've been gone the whole time. What happened? I am so sorry.
Oh
what
my
happened?
goodness.
He wanted to
with the most heartfelt apology.
Yeah.
What happened? The clip that's circulating around us.
The Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving
argument. We got into a yelling match, and that was inappropriate of me. I should not be yelling, especially at a woman. That was wrong with me. I apologize.
Yeah, I taught you better. I taught you better, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I taught you better, casual.
Take it easy, casual.
For sure. You know, hey, just for the reference, for everybody who knows, OG, who am I agreeing with on whatever y'all say in football?
OG.
Wait a minute, casual.
OG.
Champ ain't the only smart one here when it comes to football.
And casual.
Because anything he says, he's lived long enough to know what is what. So I'm gonna ride with him. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
So what? I don't know football.
Not as much as OG, because you my age, nigga. Like I don't know.
I'm 30. I'm 30 years old. I ain't that young.
He knows a lot.
Damn.
He knows a lot about
30?
football.
Nah, for real, you old, man. You old.
Yeah, but at least I take care of myself. Come on, man.
Nah, but he older.
So,
He's OG, bro. He's OG. He's OG.
I know
OG.
I know Champ OG, but don't sleep on the other cast though. That's all I'm saying.
You just want me to call you old. Fine, you old too. You old.
I didn't know. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want to be called old. I'm just saying don't forget the other dudes here on this show.
I knew there was a reason you was always sipping cognac.
I think I might be the oldest. I might be the oldest walker on here.
What's that?
No, I'm the oldest.
Who the oldest?
No, I am the oldest. I'm like.
I know your throat be burning.
How much that shit costs after tax? Since you know it, how much they call you after tax?
$22.30.
I'll drink to that, PSP.
This is.
Hey, if you couldn't tell, I'm very old myself.
Oh, this is
old.
Don't worry. This is.
Wait. So who's the time out?
All y'all over here claiming old. I'm 26 and I'm trying to hide from my oldness.
I think he was 20. I think he was 24.
I'm 86, bro. I'm 86. I look great.
November 1st.
Bro, I'm not even born yet, bro.
Hey, I'm 86 and I look great. My
86 is crazy.
I'm
I know you ain't 86. I
can still do push-up to 86.
I'm not even born yet.
Look, I knew you wasn't 86 when I saw you.
Cam, how old are you, Cam?
36.
Yeah, I'm 38. So yeah, we round that age.
Y'all look great.
So you OG part 2. Okay, so let's.
OG
part 2. We gotta move on to some NFL stuff.
Hey, casual. Hey, casual. I'm gonna hit you up later.
All right,
y'all.
All right. Always a pleasure having Casual on the podcast, man. He's great guy. Go check out his content. Oh, we got another dude in the building. We got Harrison, but we all know he's just trolling because he's got Jay in the background.
Hey, PSP, real quick though. Hey,
what the fuck just happened, man? Holy shit!
I appreciate it, P5.
Hey, Lewis, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can get that done.
All right. Anyway. I wish Brandon was here right now, but you know what? Let's just talk about the Chargers. After that ass whooping they suffered yesterday against the Las Vegas Raiders, it was like 42-0. If I'm not mistaken, Champ, at halftime, 42-0. I swear, once I saw that, I'm like, I'm going to bed. I ain't wasting my time watching the rest of this football game. I'm just going to chill. But they fired Brandon Staley. They have finally decided to fire Brandon Staley. The writing was on the wall. Everyone knew he should have been fired. Matter of fact, you could have made the argument he should have been fired right after that 27-point choke job against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So now that he's gone, so now that he's gone, Justin Herbert, unfortunately, he's out for the rest of the season. Chargers seem to me they're looking like complete tank mode. So, Luis, I'm going to let you go first. What are your thoughts about the Chargers firing Brandon Staley and more?
Well, the Chargers look like the Los Angeles Panthers out there. They looked absolutely dreadful. It was fucking trash. Other than that, though, I'm glad they grew a set and fucking fired Brandon Staley. It should have happened last season after that choke job he did in the playoffs. To me, this is you should have done a long time ago. But I think this is also showing like truly how valuable Justin Herbert actually is to this organization. Like he was saving them from being complete ass juice. Like, so, I hope they tank and, you know, start fresh and hopefully build a better team around Justin Herbert. But right now, it's looking like it's good, going in a good direction. Hopefully, it can steer to a right direction. But, you know, so far, good moves. Just hoping they can build around Herbert now because it's fucking crazy.
Well, whoever coach. You're not going to get $10-15 million because Sean Payton tried to do that last year. And we all know anything who knows about the Spanos family, they are cheap. I mean, not known for giving that type of money.
I mean, are there like any candidates? Like we have Eric
There's
Bieniemy.
Mike Brown. There's Mike Brown of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Eric Bieniemy too. He's looking for a head coach, but he might get it after if Ron Rivera gets fired, right?
Who knows? I mean,
Bill Belichick. I mean,
we're gonna discuss Belichick in just a second. We're gonna discuss Belichick in just a second. Dennis, what are your thoughts about Brandon Staley being fired?
Dennis the Menace.
PSP, you know me, man. You know I'm a full-time Chargers hater. That's me. All this Justin Herbert is the GOAT shit they keep talking. Fuck them Chargers. But on the other hand, they might be a lot better now, you know, now that everything is going on. I'm going to have to say for a coaching candidate, it all depends on who they want. I could see them hiring Ben Johnson from Detroit, though. I can really see that happen.
Lions offensive coordinator. Yeah, he's done a good job with the Detroit Lions offense.
Yeah. I would like them to get an old school coach, though, but that ain't going to happen.
To Luis's point, he mentioned Eric Bieniemy. Even though I would hate to see Eric Bieniemy leave Washington, I can't rule out that possibility of him joining the Chargers, him being in LA, the AFC West. I don't know how Kansas City they're going to deal with that, but hey, who knows? But Dev, what's your thoughts about Brandon Staley being fired?
It's about time. Like PSP, we talked about it before. You even said it before this. After you blow out, like that playoff win, that's a win. Like I'm a Trevor Lawrence, that's my dog. Yeah, the Clemson, that's my dog. There's no reason the Jags should have won that game, and it happened. And not only that, before that, there's been plenty of times the blown leads because I think people forget they should have made the playoffs not last year but a year before when they lost that game to the Raiders. You guys remember that game, the last game of the season?
So it's just like the Raiders game has been fucking him over his whole career.
And it took a spanking for them to finally fire him. And it's like you're a defensive coach, but yet you had a bottom 5 or bottom 10 defense for Justin Herbert's entire career with talent like Derwin James, a top 2 safety in the league, Khalil Mack, one of the best linebackers of this generation, Joey Bosa.
You gave J.C. Jackson a fat contract.
Yeah, J.C. Jackson a fat contract, and it's
like they traded him. They traded J.C. Jackson.
Let's not forget the fact that they put a Khalil Mack to cover Tyreek Hill in the season opener.
Exactly.
Thank
you.
But Khalil Mack, Khalil Mack does lead the league in sacks.
Like it's setting up for failure. Like you're gonna have Khalil Mack, whose main job is a pass rush, to guard the fastest human being in the NFL. It doesn't make sense. And I do feel bad for the I think this does show light to Justin Herbert because when people are saying this, that, I think people need to understand that situation does matter and this proves my point that wins isn't just a QB stat. But I feel like the Chargers now need to look for a head coach. Like I think Eric Bieniemy will be great for this situation. Rumors, Bill Belichick, I think will also probably be good for the situation if he wants to win now. I feel like he can.
They're not going to pay him that much.
I feel like he can revitalize the defense. And I feel like right now the Chargers need to probably get like a guy like Malik Neighbors because right now they're set to get the number 5 pick. I think they need to draft a receiver.
That would be disgusting.
Because that's the thing. Unfortunately, Quentin Johnson has.
I would like to see them get alignment to protect Herbert.
Oh yeah, I feel like that too. But I feel like if they have a chance to get like a Malik Neighbors or Joe Alt, you draft one of those two because those are two elite talents. Because Malik Neighbors is the best. Malik Neighbors in any other draft is the first receiver out, is the first receiver pick. It makes
Marvin
sense.
Harrison.
Who's home dude from Ohio State? Would you like him too?
Marvin Harrison.
No, not Ohio State.
No.
You don't like him?
Not
from Ohio State. He's from Ohio State.
He's like in my opinion, he's more late first, second round pick because there's 5.
But before the season started, they were saying he was the next Jamar Chase.
No. There's 5 receivers. The guy out of Romeo Duse is better than him. Malik Neighbors better. Keon Coleman and what's the name?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a guy that
Marvin Harrison is a given.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna tell you a guy that I like that nobody's talking about. That kid from Colorado State. I think it's number 10.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about Jimmy Horn?
No.
Oh no, you said Colorado State. My bad.
Colorado State. Colorado State.
It's just a deep receiver class. Like this year is a really talented receiver class, so you can find one in the second round. So I do agree with you, Champ. I feel like they can get Joe Alt or what's the other guy, Leaf, they do from Penn State, one of those to protect Herbert, or if they get a pass catcher because they just need some help in either protecting him or giving another pass catcher because Keenan Allen, he's still elite. Well, not let me say elite, he's still great.
What about tight end, Dev?
Oh, Brock Bowers would be nice. I'm not gonna lie. If they get Brock Bowers, no, actually, never mind.
Champ's loving it because we all know he a Georgia Bulldog fan.
Because here's the thing, a tight end here, in my opinion, I have a theory. A tight end is like a best friend QB because it's the safety blanket. Having that safety blanket, because you see what Mahomes does with Kelsey, you see what Lamar do with Mark Andrews, you see what Brady do with Gronk. I feel like every quarterback needs a great tight end. If you give Justin Herbert, Brock Bowers, that makes the offense way more open.
Yeah. Champ, what says you, man?
In the great words of LeBron James, it's about darn time. Because the thing is this, he was never a coach anyway. He rode the coattails of Von Miller,
Aaron
Jalen
Donald,
Ramsey, and Aaron Donald in that Super Bowl. And I hate to keep repeating myself.
As well.
I know your audience has heard me say this time and time again. The Los Angeles Chargers has not had a legitimate head coach since Marty Schottenheimer. They have not had a coach since a legitimate, because all of these guys they brought in have been glorified coordinators. That's it. North Turtle was a coordinator. The guy they hired after him was a coordinator, and Brandon Staley was a coordinator.
Oh,
so
that was Anthony Lynn.
Oh,
yeah.
When was Marty Schottenheimer? If you don't mind me asking, what year?
So Marty Schottenheimer was back in 2004. That was back when I was in high school. So
dang,
yeah.
He was fired after the 2006-2007 season.
I was 2 years old.
Yeah, they haven't had a
He
coach.
was fired after going 13. I think he was fired after going 13-3.
Yeah, after
yes,
going 14
that was the year in which LaDainian Thompson won the league MVP.
Oh, so the Chargers are cursed. Got you.
And I think I wrote about this earlier. I made a video about this earlier. The Chargers have probably the richest history in the world outside of Ron Leaf of drafting great quarterbacks. Had Dan Faust, they had Drew Brees, they had Phillip Rivers. Now they have Justin Herbert, and they have done nothing. They have no Super Bowls to show for it. That's arguably the richest quarterback franchise, arguably in NFL history, outside of maybe San Francisco. And yet they have no Super Bowls to show for it. Why is that? You can't look at the coaches. You have to look at ownership at a certain point. Because why are you failing these quarterbacks? Why? Why are you not hiring the correct coach why are you not hiring the correct coach? Why, when you hired the correct coach who was on the cusp, you got rid of him?
Mm-hmm.
Simply because he didn't get along with your general manager.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is with the Los Angeles Chargers is this. You either need to you need to stop being cheap, number one. Because I'm going to tell you something. It costs a lot more to complete a job when you're being cheap than it does to do the job in the first place. You can hire somebody to make you a bacon and egg sandwich for $2 and they make it wrong. Now you got to go down the street and get another guy to get you to make it for $10 to correct the mistake that he made. So stop being cheap as an organization. Get you a legitimate coach, whether that be Jim Harbaugh, whether that be Ben Johnson. You can either go, I could either see them going, hey, Justin Herbert is a product of Oregon. Go after Dan Lanning, go after his college coach, go after someone that's going to put these guys over the top and maximize the offensive presence of Justin Herbert. That's what you need to do. Because if you do not, this is the fourth quarterback you have wasted. You wasted Dan Fouts, no Super Bowl. Drew Brees, no Super Bowl. Phillip Rivers, no Super Bowl. Now you have Justin Herbert in order to correct your wrongs. And not just those guys. The Chargers have drafted some of the best players in NFL history. Think about Sean Marion. Think about LaDainian Thompson. Think about
Leslie O'Neal,
Junior Seau. Think about some of those guys that they have drafted. Some of the best guys in league history. But yet they have no Super Bowls to show.
Harrison.
Yes. Rodney Harrison before he went to New England and won a Super Bowl was
Rest
an
his soul,
X-factor.
Junior Seau.
Yeah. So
LaDainian Thompson.
Yeah. Now Sean Phillips. Think about all these. They are probably the
John
best
Merriman.
He already mentioned that, Trey.
They are probably the best drafted team in NFL history. But the thing is, they don't hire, in my opinion, the correct coach. The only three coaches that they have had in that franchise history that have really done a great job is Don Coryell, Bobby Ross, and Marty Schottenheimer. The other guys, glorified coordinators.
All right. Brandon, man. What's up, man? No one is a bigger Justin Herbert fan outside of Mookie than you. What are your thoughts about the Chargers finally releasing Brandon Staley?
Man, listen, bro. I used to pray for times like this. In words of Meek Mill. Man, God is good, bro. God is really good, bro. Like, he really make miracles, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. He really make miracles, man. Because I know what Justin Herbert been going through with bad coaching, bad O-line, bottom 5 defenses. Austin Eckler been mid, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams always hurt, injuries. Like, he really been through a lot, bro. Do you know PSP Harrison? Champ, do you know this is third head coach?
Yeah.
You know this is third head coach? Coming in?
Yes. The first head coach, he had Anthony Lynn. And then after that, Brandon Staley, because Brandon Staley had the number 1 defense with the Rams, I think back in 2020.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
was he with the Rams?
He was with the Rams. He was the defensive coordinator for the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah. But secondly about the game, Herbert impact on that team is insane. Like, without them, they're the worst team in the league, bro. They literally like one of the worst defense, like not defense, but worst teams in the league.
Even worse than Chicago?
Yes. That was terrible. PSP, that was terrible, bro.
No, that wasn't terrible. That was goddamn awful.
Yeah, it was.
I just turned off my TV when it was like 28-0, but it was like,
I went to bed right after.
20?
Dog, I ain't even watched the game. I went to sleep and woke up.
Same thing.
And saw the score. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, Trey, what time you went to bed?
I was like, wait a minute. I went to sleep probably about, what time the game started? About 6 o'clock. I went to sleep about 6 o'clock. I woke up at 12. Cause I was like,
wait, how old are you?
I woke up at 12. I said, man, I'm 28. I went to sleep because I had been moving around all day. I had been working and stuff, so I was tired.
Okay, that's
I went to sleep.
My fault.
All right, Harrison. What's your thoughts about Brandon Staley? Oh, I'm sorry, Trey. Go ahead.
Yeah, I went to sleep and I woke up. I said, man, let me look at this game real quick. I look at it, said 63-20. I was like, 63-20? What? I was like, wait a minute, let me look at these highlights and see what happened.
That was a bad game.
Like my boy,
my
boy Jay over here smiling. Today's today's a happy day if you're a Chargers fan right now.
Sure is.
I mean, Brandon Staley is finally gone. I've been hearing reports that they are favorites to get Bill Belichick, by the way.
All right.
I don't know what your thoughts about that. I think just like what you said, Justin Herbert's a top 5 quarterback. I mean, imagine you getting Bill Belichick or like Ben Johnson for Justin Herbert. I mean, that'd be nasty though, low key. But hey, listen, they fired their general manager, they fired their head coach. Why did the Panthers not fire our general manager? That was the number one thing about it. But
that's
either
a story
way,
for another day.
That's another story for another day. But congratulations to Justin Herbert. He's out of there.
All right. Y'all mentioned about Bill Belichick. I'm glad y'all mentioned to it. According to a report from NBC Sports Boston, Tom Curran, Robert Kraft, according to Tom Curran, has already made his decision about moving on from Bill Belichick. I'm reading it here from NBC Sports, Tom Curran. When they came out of the 10-6 loss to the Indianapolis Colts on November 12th in Germany, conversations I had that week made it very clear that a decision was made, that they were going to play out the string, and at the end of the year, there would be a parting of the ways for a variety of reasons. Curran's report went even further, even despite the Patriots' Thursday night primetime victory against the Pittsburgh Steelers, it still wouldn't make a difference. I've been on the record saying this on my podcast and other stuff, that Bill Belichick has not been the same without Tom Brady, and that I think Bill Belichick is probably leaving out the door. Now, there have been reports about the Commanders possibly trying to get Bill O'Brien. I'm like, no. That is not something that I want for Washington, because I do not want Bill Belichick there, because I'm looking at him right now. Of course, he's a 6-time Super Bowl champion. No one can take away what he accomplished, although some people will always bring up Spygate or Deflategate. But besides the point, his record speaks for itself. The reason why I do not want Bill Belichick as a head coach if I'm my Commanders or any team is because he's going to continuously do things his way, the Patriots way. And I don't think that way is conducive into the NFL right now. He's going to ask for money, a ton of money, and he's going to want final say when it comes to the 53-man roster. Not only what does that say about him as a head coach, but also as an evaluator. Mac Jones, and I've defended him, has been bad. He has been bad. As far as with a talent and as an evaluator, Bill Belichick is that bad when it comes to evaluating talent. So, do I want him as a head coach and as a GM? Absolutely not. Not in today's game. I think if you're some team, you got to go look into a different direction. I don't know who, but at this point, Bill Belichick, not right now. And the best analogy I would say for Bill Belichick, it's kind of like Phil Jackson with the New York Knicks. Remember, Champ, when they brought Phil Jackson to the New York Knicks in 2014, and our Knicks fans were very excited because they have an 11-time world champion, greatest head coach in NBA history. And look how that worked out in 3 years. 80 and 166 as president of basketball operations for the New York Knicks. He tried to implement an old offense, the triangle offense, and that didn't work out. He made bad moves after bad moves. The only thing he did right, I would say, was draft Porzingis. That's about it. So I think with Belichick, he hasn't gotten ahead with the times, and I just don't think at this point he should be a head coach. Now, he still may want to be a head coach because you mentioned this, Champ, earlier before the show. He wants to break that Don Shula record for the most wins as a head coach. So, Champ, I'm gonna let you go first.
I won't take long, I promise.
No, I ain't worried about that. Okay. But do you see the Patriots firing Bill Belichick? And if that happens, what's next for him?
Number one, I think this is an if, and it's a huge if. That's number one. I don't think they're going to fire him at this point in time because guess what? They have to understand that this is a complete blow up. You have to blow that whole thing up, and you have to completely rebuild at this point. It's not going to be a quick fix. There's not going to be a quick fix at this point where you're just going to be able to draft one of these hidden gem wide receivers or hidden gem running backs and be able to just fix this whole thing. Number one, you don't have Tom Brady anymore. Number two, your backup player, Jimmy Garoppolo, is gone. And guess what? I mean, him being gone kind of like really doesn't hurt you at this point in time. Because we're able, without that 49er system, we're able to see what he really is. We're able to see what he really is. And not only this, you have to think about this. Bill Belichick just signed a lucrative contract earlier in the year. Rumored. And it was confirmed. So you got to ask yourself, if the Los Angeles Chargers are able to possibly go after Bill Belichick, what kind of draft capital are you going to have to give up to the New England Patriots in order to get it? Because if you do that, it's going to set your franchise back at least 2 to 3 years. You're not going to be able to get any weapons in the draft, which this draft is the perfect time to get you some weapons for Justin Herbert. This is the perfect draft.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would put them behind. And not to mention, if they bring Bill Belichick in, he's going to want to bring in those Patriot guys. And quite frankly, I do not want a young, prosperous quarterback like a Justin Herbert up under the tutelage of Josh McDaniels, Matt Patricia, or even Bill O'Brien. I don't want a young quarterback under that type of tutelage. Now, if he brings in a guy like Byron Leftwich, who was a successful offensive coordinator and was a quarterback himself, that would be fine. Bring in some new meat. Don't be trying to bring in and recycle these New England Patriot guys who we know ain't worth the salt in the bread. Let's stop doing that off the rip. They ain't worth the salt in the bread. They can't make the bread wise. Let's stop that. Bring you in some new guys that's going to get you put these young quarterback in a position to win, in a position to learn. You run the defense like you normally would do, and that would be that. I don't think they should hire him, though. All that old school coaching, after a while, it gets tiring. We saw that with Tom Landry and the Cowboys. We saw it. We've seen this story before. The only difference between Tom Landry and Bill Belichick is Bill Belichick won 4 more Super Bowls. They both was believers in the system. The only difference is they called it the Patriot way, and Tom Landry called it the system. So get you a guy like an Eric Bieniemy in there that's going to help this young quarterback develop, or bring him a Byron Leftwich, who was a winner down there in Tampa Bay. Get you somebody new in there and stop trying to recycle these old head coaches.
Or Pep Hamilton.
Yes. Or either Ben Johnson. Get you somebody new in there and stop trying to recycle these head coaches, especially these Patriot head coaches. When are these NFL owners going to realize this is not Bill Walsh's head coaching tree? These guys don't know their fingers from a hole in the ground.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree with you there, and I just think that with Belichick, but the problem is, though, if you give him the head coaching job, champ, he wants more than head coaching. He wants final say, and that's the problem. And he's going to determine things.
I agree, and you don't need these hidden gem receivers. You don't need another Julian Edelman. You need to give these guys legitimate weapons. You don't need to be trading the first-round pick when you got a chance to get a Malik Neighbors or a Maserati Marv in order to get some guy, in order to get, as much as I like this, in order to get Ladd McConkey. That is not the answer for the San Diego Chargers at this point. Get you somebody big in there so you could go in there and get you a Super Bowl. Bring in something that this franchise has never experienced before. And don't waste the talent of young Justin Herbert.
All right. Trey, you want to say something?
Well, when it comes to Bill Belichick possibly getting fired, hey, all great things must come to an end. It happened with It happened with Tom Landry. It happened with Chuck Noll. It happened with my coach. It happened with Brian Billick. I'm like, all great things must come to an end. But as far as him coaching another team, I can see him going somewhere. Now the whole thing with the Chargers, yeah, I don't see that working out. I just don't see it. Not because I don't feel like defensive wise, it'll be great. But offensive wise, no.
Yeah.
And plus, like Champ just said, he's gonna want to bring in his guys. And it's like, dude, your guys are terrible. Your guys can't coach. I mean, you only had one okay guy at the bunch, and that was Brian Billick. Not Brian Billick, but that was
Bill O'Brien.
No, Brian.
Josh.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien. No, Bill O'Brien. It's like, okay, you had Bill O'Brien. He was all right, but he wasn't all that. The rest of them dudes was just trash.
I mean, Josh McDaniels was he got Mac Jones into the playoffs. I mean, as a rookie. I mean,
yeah, but that was an offensive coordinator, Harrison. He meant it's like head coaches.
Oh, head coaches. Oh, my fault.
Yeah, but Harrison, go ahead. What's your opinion?
About if he goes to the Chargers?
No, if he gets fired, and if he does get fired, where would you like to see Belichick go, or should he retire?
I think he should retire. I mean, but either way, if he has to go somewhere, it's either my team or the Chargers.
You want him to go to Carolina?
No, that's what I've been hearing about.
Oh,
it's either the Panthers or the Chargers, because I think the Raiders are still going to keep their head coach. I hope they keep their head coach, the interim coach. I forgot his name, but at the end of the day, I mean, will he always be a Patriot for life if he gets fired or parts ways?
he's still gonna get the Ring of Honor with the Patriots. He's still gonna get the respect, admiration that he deserves because of what he accomplished in New England. But I've said it before, without Tom Brady, he hasn't been the same. And I think that Tom Brady, the fact that he was able to leave, go elsewhere, win a Super Bowl there, it just tells you that Tom Brady deserves more credit than I think he deserved. And I just think that Belichick made a mistake. That's what I think.
But I don't know. I think he should retire, or he goes to the Chargers with Justin Herbert, who is a top 5 quarterback.
Brendan, what says you?
For Bill Belichick, I mean, I think it's been time that he was gone. He was looking like a Tom Brady merchant anyway. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now I don't think he should retire though. He should go to like a team. Chargers, I mean, I'll be fine with it, but because he's a defensive minded head coach, right? So he'll fix the defense problems, but offensively, I don't want him to touch nothing offensively because I mean it was just trash in New England with Mac Jones and them. So yeah.
And besides, he gonna find a way to sabotage Herbert. Can you imagine what he would do by sabotaging a generational talent like a Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
So that'd be huge. All right, let's talk about some NFL picks. Now, we got big ones on Saturday. Vikings at the Bengals, and the Bengals are 3-point favorites. They beat the Indianapolis Colts last week very convincingly. Jake Browning has been playing some good football. So who y'all have?
Ooh. I got Vikings.
Okay.
Yeah, Jets coming back.
Are you going Champ or you want me?
Go ahead, Harrison.
Okay, bet. I'm going with the Bengals at home. Jake Browning. I mean, can they make the playoffs with Jake Browning? Maybe, but I don't think Minnesota's making the playoffs. I mean, they have quarterback problems ever since Kirk Cousins torn his Achilles. But I know Jay Jettis is back. But I don't know. But I'm going with the Bengals on this one. I think they just have better. I think they have like better talent.
Champ.
Cincinnati.
All right. Then the next one, this will also be on NFL Network. Steelers at Colts. The Colts are 1.5-point favorite. The Steelers, the past couple of weeks, first time I think in league history, they've lost to two teams with 2 wins back to back. They lost to the Cardinals and they lost to the Patriots. Harrison, I'm gonna let you go first because you got Jay's face in the background.
Jay, I love you, man. I love you, but is Kenny playing? No, I'm going with the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts. Yeah.
I'm going Minshew Mini on this one. I mean, what are they? They're both 7-6. One of them can make the playoffs. I mean,
is that the Colts, right?
Yeah, it's at Indy. But don't be surprised if the Colts can try to make a little bit of a run here for the past 2-3 weeks. So give me the Colts on this one.
All right, Champ.
I'm not gonna count Mike Tomlin out. I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Colts because I just want to see Jay's reaction on Monday.
Wow.
Listen, love Jay, but again, he did this to himself with all the Steelers predictions. And I'm gonna let Brandon go first on this one. Broncos at the Lions. The Lions are a 4.5-point favorites. Brandon has been on the record saying that the Detroit Lions, correct me if I'm wrong, Brandon, they're the most overrated team.
Yeah.
And your boy Russell Wilson, they're 1 game behind winning the AFC West. So what's your thoughts?
Yeah, this is actually tough. You know what? I'll go Detroit. I'm going Detroit on this one.
Champ?
Let me go with Russ. I'm gonna go with Russ and the Broncos.
Harrison?
I was a toss-up because I've been loving Jared Goff. I love Goff, man. He's so good. But he's a really solid top 15 quarterback. But I'm going with Russ on this one. Russ has been cooking, man. I mean, he barely has any wide receivers besides Cortland Sutton, honestly. But I mean, Jerry Jeudy, he's the definition of mid. I mean, he's gonna be gone. He's been the definition of mid, and I think he's gonna be a free agent coming after this year. But give me the Broncos on this one, and the defense has been stepping up a lot better. I think high scoring affair, but the defense is gonna get the job done by an interception. I'll say 38-35.
I'm going to go Broncos 23-16. 23-16. All right, next one, Commanders at the Rams. The Rams are 6.5-point favorites. I'm going to go say Rams in this one. So, who y'all pick?
I got Rams.
I'm going with the Rams on this one. I think they're going to win out and make the playoffs.
You've been saying this for a couple of weeks, Harris.
I've been saying, listen. Look at their schedule. I mean, they have a cakewalk. If the 49ers play their backup quarterback and they're all their backup receivers, I mean, the Rams still have a shot to make the playoffs. But they're going to be a first-round exit.
All
right, Champ?
The Rams.
All right, not even close. So I'm happy about that. Next one right here, Jets at Dolphins. And Miami is a 9.5-point favorite.
Yay. I'm going Dolphins. Easily.
Yeah, I'm going with Dolphins on this one. If Tyreek Hill does not play, that's a big problem. Because he's questionable right now at the moment. But I'm gonna say Dolphins for now. But if he doesn't play, I'm going with the Jets.
To be honest with you, Tyreek Hill, the least of your worries, half the offensive line out at this point. So I'm going with the Jets.
Whoa.
The Jets did a good job last week against the Houston Texans. So it wouldn't surprise me. And, of course, the rivalry between the AFC East and stuff like that. Speaking of the Houston Texans, They're going to go on the road against the Tennessee Titans. The Titans are 3.5-point favorites. Also, CJ Stroud is listed as doubtful to play because of the concussion he suffered last week against the New York Jets. Now, remember, no CJ Stroud. Tank Dell's out for the rest of the season. We don't know if Dalton Schultz is coming back. Nico Collins is dealing with a hamstring injury. So I think it's fair to say Tennessee Titans and Will the Mailman Levis will pull off the victory.
Yep. Crazy, bro.
We'll go that.
I still don't understand why a man would put mayonnaise in his coffee, but that's
Jesus
okay.
Stop.
Oh
It's like bugs in my skin. That's disgusting. I'm going with Tennessee on this one. I'm going Tennessee.
All right. All of us say Tennessee in this one. So another good one right here. Bucks at the Packers. The Packers, they suffered a tough loss on the road, Monday Night Football, to Tommy DeVito, the Italian, known for the chicken cutlets, known for living at home with his parents, and also
there's
his
nothing
agent.
wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
And he also
facts.
has an agent. Really cool. I actually like his agent's fashion and style. But Bucks, in fairness to Champ, and he's been a huge supporter of Baker Mayfield this season. Baker Mayfield has been playing really good football. They beat the Falcons at the Falcons last week. Champ, I'm gonna let you go first. Who do you got?
Bake going for it all. I do not trust Jordan Love about as far as I can throw, and I probably can't even pick him up. So,
wow.
Whoa. Wait, I think. Okay. I'm going with Green Bay on this one. It's at Lambeau. I mean, I said that once against the Chargers. I'm going to say it again. It's at Lambeau.
I think it is Lambeau.
Yeah, it's at Lambeau. But
Lewis.
fuck Baker Mayfield. I mean, the defense's definition of mid. I mean, their linebackers are hurt for Tampa. Mike Evans, that dude's a fraud. I mean, last week he was awful. Just kidding. I'm just joking. He did not have a good game last week against Atlanta. AJ Terrell locked him up. But I'm going with Green Bay. I mean, I'm going with G Love.
All right, Luis.
Oh, sorry, J Love.
Oh, so what's the game we got? What we talking
Bucks
about?
at Packers, and the Packers are 3.5-point favorites. It's at Lambeau Field.
I like the Packers in this one. I like the Packers.
Yeah.
Trey.
Packers.
All right, I'm gonna go with. I think, in fairness, Champ, even though Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love has actually been playing better football later down the stretch. He had a bad game against the Giants, but I think this will be the bounce back one for this one right here, and it's at Lambeau Field. How Baker's gonna pull off that upset at Lambeau Field, I don't know how he's gonna do it, but he's gonna pull off something. But of course, love me some Baker because OU. Giants at the Saints, and the Saints are 5.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go with the Giants. I really do. I mean, Tommy DeVito, he's gonna do something in New Orleans, man. And hey, listen, you can talk about chicken cutlets. Ain't no better food in New Orleans. I told y'all that before. I think Tommy DeVito's gonna actually step up. Derek Carr has been too inconsistent this season. He has to say inconsistent does not put in the proper context. He hasn't been that good. I'm just gonna be honest. And I've defended Derek Carr. I actually thought him going to New Orleans would work because he would reconnect with Dennis Allen. The weapons, the pieces there. Derek Carr is at this point who he is. Champ, who do you have?
I ain't taking the Aints for nothing. I'm going with Tommy DeVito and the Giants. You know, I ain't cheering for the Aints to do nothing.
Oh.
Trey?
Giants.
Harrison?
Give me the New York Football Giants, and his agent, bro, looks like one of those spy movies.
It's crazy. You know, his agent just got inducted to I believe into the Sports Agent Hall of Fame or some shit like that.
For real?
He just got inducted to some Hall of Fame. Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's what's up.
Give the Giants in a close one, 23-21.
Who you got, Luis?
I'm rocking with my boy Tommy DeVito, man. He's Italian. You know what I'm saying? That guy, I love that guy. He's great. I just love the underdog story of the guy with the chip on his shoulder and just balling out. He's doing great.
Yeah, they like, oh, how did he stay at home with his mom? I said, dude, he sit back and said, I got to save every penny I got.
Shit.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong living.
I hope he
with your
balls out
parents'
more.
house.
I really hope like this isn't one of them like fluke half years, like you know what I'm saying? Like he balls out and then when they start him next year, he does trash. Like I'm hoping he's actually.
Hey, listen,
good.
Trent has. I've asked Trent because he went on his pod and he said this is going to be a breakout year for Daniel Jones. And the Giants, they made a mistake giving him that contract. But again, that's on the Giants because they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. So you stuck with a quarterback conundrum because Tommy DeVito's bringing that team spark, juice, energy. The Italian fan base there in New Jersey, New York.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and it's great.
With Daniel Jones, it's just so hard because I see the argument Trent is doing, like, you know, with Daniel Jones with the horrific O-line and weapons. But when you see Tommy DeVito out there, he's making these weapons like actually look pretty serviceable.
He's rejuvenated the team.
So
like with his personality and swag and stuff.
I think what you said about Derek Carr, that's what it is with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is who we know Daniel Jones is at this point.
You want to say something, Harrison?
No.
All right. Let's move on to the next game right here. And also, I'm probably going to think about ordering me some chicken cutlets on Sunday right after work. It's actually really good. If you put it with some garlic and some black pepper and with some mashed potatoes and some mac and cheese, that's actually pretty good. But,
Uh-oh.
Falcons at Panthers. And the Falcons are a 3-point favorite.
I was about to go to this game, but no, my dad cannot deal with the rain. It's gonna be a tsunami on Sunday. Low scoring game. Wearing the black helmets though, the black helmets that we wore on Thursday Night Football last year. So they look kind of fire with the black jerseys and also the black pants. 1-0 against 1-0 in those helmets. I'm gonna make it 2-0. But I'm going with the Falcons on this one just because we're just so fucking bad. I just want the season to be over and I'll just be ending my suffering will be at an end right now. We'll be focusing on basketball for the rest of the season. So I'm going with the Falcons on this one, but I want the Panthers to win something.
All right. Before I go to Champ, Luis, what's your prediction?
Hey, Champ.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a 2 TD day for Jesse Bates, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Falcons on this one. Yeah. Jesse Bates going to go off.
All right, Champ, I'm going to let you go. Now, you've been a critic of Desmond Ridder. That man knows how to turn over the football to the point it just drives you absolutely crazy. As you said, he giving up sunflower seeds like crazy.
Hey, PSP, you want to go to a game for $2?
Bro, let me tell you something. This is going to come down. This is a show and tell day for Desmond Ridder. If you do not win this game, you don't deserve to play football ever again. Because this is arguably the most. This is probably one of the more, as long as you don't turn the ball over and get just tagged by Brian Burns, you should be fine.
Champ, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a tsunami on Sunday. So pouring down rain.
That goes back to what I said. Don't turn that ball over. Don't turn the ball over. As long as you don't turn the ball over, you should be good. But like I said, we're gonna start calling him, instead of Desmond Ridder, we're gonna start calling him Apple Turnover, because we know he's gonna turn that ball over at least 1 or 2 times before the game over.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to both quarterbacks, Bryce Young and Desmond Ridder. So because that rain, it's gonna be a low scoring ball game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I think JC Horn is gonna luck up Drake London though.
But I'm going to rise up, take my Atlanta Falcons.
God damn.
13-8.
All right.
Jesus Christ! What
if
the fuck?
Panthers? Oh wait,
What is this? Baseball? Jesus
Since
Christ!
you are a betting man, if the Panthers beat the Falcons,
I'm just gonna laugh and just say,
if
what the
they
fuck
beat
happened?
the Falcons, are you gonna have a drink?
I will have one with you live.
What the fuck is
I
that?
will have one with you live. This is a shot glass, my friend.
The shot glass. Oh, shot glass. Oh,
Let me put it in my left hand. This is a shot glass right here. I will have one live. And I know I bet last week that I will have one with you if the Dallas Cowboys lost. In fact, they won. But just to show that I'm a good sport, I will have one with you to close out the end of your show, brother.
Hey, I'm probably gonna have one after. I might get a glass of wine after this.
I got soda right here.
The Roscato wine. Go get you
I can't drink. I got to drive tonight.
Well, then get
drunk,
somebody else to
Leaf?
drive for you.
No. I got to drive for work. I'm driving.
Oh, okay. I was
Oh
hoping
no,
that was-
no, we don't
No,
want
it's just
that.
only one drink. I mean, you'll be fine.
No.
Well, I don't have a drink available, so like I'm in my grand.
One drink turns into that. Didn't feel bad. Let me get another one. That's not bad.
Yeah, well, I'm not really much of a drinker these days, man. I kind of
really
I'm
You
really
a
not.
smoker?
I mean, I kind of no.
You a
I don't
smoker?
smoke.
You know?
No, I don't smoke neither. No.
Yeah, I don't smoke either. I
Leave who you picking the game.
Panthers.
You picking the Panthers?
The science is killing me.
Come on, Leaf, hurry up, man.
He's on the toilet. He's doing the biggest push ever.
Yeah, he's.
What's the? Hold on. I got the
Leaf, are you walking your dog or something? Because I heard someone barking.
No, that wasn't me. I don't know who that was, man. I'm in the crib right now. I just had to go in the laundry room. I got the Falcons.
Runs in the laundry room.
Okay. All right, next game: Bears at Browns.
Oh my god!
Give me the
At Cleveland,
Brownies.
and the Browns are 3-point favorites. So Brandon got Browns. Harrison,
Give me the brownies.
Leaf,
I got the Browns.
Luis,
It's Browns versus who again?
Bears.
Oh, what the fuck? Why is this even a question? Yeah, Browns.
Champ. We can't hear you, Champ.
Oh, you're on mute, champ.
Oh, I apologize. Brownies will have a good game. Joe Flacco, lights out. He will have a good game.
I love the Joe Flacco resurgence. Oh, I love it.
I don't really care for the Joe Flacco resurgence, man. I think he's one of them. He's one of them close your eyes and let things happen quarterbacks.
Hey, but that's like some of the best football to watch, though. You either get an amazing play on offense or on defense.
Louise, no, we're not co-signing that, bro.
Leaf,
I'm not.
it's all part of entertainment, man. People love those types of stories.
Yeah, you didn't like watching Jameis Winston?
Hell no.
All I'm gonna say in this
Jameis.
game, prayers for Justin Fields. Because you're gonna have a long day going up against that team.
He definitely is. He for sure
Pray to
is.
God and pray to the love of God that I hope he doesn't go to Atlanta. If not, they're gonna win the division.
All right, Chiefs.
If he goes
at
to Atlanta, they
Patriots.
win the division 2 years straight. So
Chiefs
what I
at
said.
Patriots. Chiefs at Patriots.
Oh, Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs as well.
Mahomes suck. Don't cry like a bitch. I mean, I'm going with the Chiefs on this one.
Yo, come on, Harrison, chill, man.
I mean, then again, I'm not putting nothing past the NFL, man. Like the Patriots might push the Patriots over in that game.
By the way, sorry, Lee, but like, shout out to Al Michaels, man, for like talking about the Taylor Swift situation. The dude's not wrong about that shit. I mean, can we please stop talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Like, Jesus
Facts.
Christ. It's honestly
man,
getting
yeah.
annoying. I'd rather
It's getting very annoying. They lost 2 games on account of her ass, bro. Like, listen, bro, I'm blaming her for both games. The last game, she did the last game.
You don't want her to go back to Lambeau?
Leaf,
Well, she never needs to come back to Lambeau. Nah, the last no. I'm not even on the Lambeau situation. The last game, she decided to walk right by the Bills, by the Buffalo Bills players, while they were in the tunnel and everything. She walked right by them all nonchalantly, like she didn't see them, and that was a sign of disrespect to me. I don't know who put her up to that. I don't know who told her to do it. I don't know if she knew what she did, but that was disrespect. And I think the Buffalo Bills should take it as such, bro. You don't do that.
Never mind.
Champ.
Go ahead.
Let's hope they play like the Chiefs and not the Chefs.
If they play like the Chefs, man, they're gonna be cooking regardless, man. It's the Patriots. Come on, bro. Wait, hold up. Wait. This is the first game without in a post Belichick era, right?
No,
this all season they're gonna part ways.
Yes, it's been reported. It's been reported. We don't know.
Been reported, not confirmed.
I mean, but listen, they listen. Brandon Staley had to give up 63 points in order for his ass to get the hell on, bro. So
cook.
All right. 49ers at Cardinals. 49ers are 12-point favorites.
Oh my god.
We're not wasting our time. It's fair to say 49ers.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy is overrated.
What'd you say, Champ?
Not so fast, because Kyle is playing that day, right?
Champ, stop this.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't do this.
Just saying.
Champ, come on, bro. You don't.
I'm just
come on,
saying.
You also got to take.
Come on,
you also got to take into account it's also a divisional game.
Yeah, it also is the divisional game.
Louis, don't. No,
I'm not co-signing. I'm just saying. I can see.
Champ, this is not funny, bro. Like, come on, man. Let's move on. Come on now.
So with that being said,
oh, Champ, please don't do
let's
this.
be nasty today and take the Cardinals.
Oh!
Champ,
bro,
Leaf, I apologize.
Champ, come on, man.
Leaf, I should have went with you, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Champ, this is Champ. This is foolish. This is foolery. Come on.
Hold on, Leaf. Hold up. Bro is picking that quarterback who blocked
that he did not want,
Instagram.
By the way, that he does not believe in. That he knows doesn't read plays, doesn't read the playbook. He knows everything that he knows about this quarterback.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That was nasty, though.
Listen, whatever rig you got with the 49ers, guess what? Join the club. I got him too. But Champ, this is foolishness.
Well, wait, Champ. Let's be real.
Well, let me speak on that whole thing.
Trey.
You know, let me speak on this whole thing about him not reading plays. Maybe because he didn't read the damn plays, because he saw the plays and was like, man, get this bullshit out of here. I ain't running it. Hell no.
Listen, Trey, whatever the case is, it still don't give nobody up in here no logical reason to pick the Cardinals this weekend, bro. Like, whether the plays are due to or not, bro.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Champ.
But
are you trying to jinx Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, it's a jinx, man. Y'all know I'm finna go.
You don't want him in Atlanta,
brother. Come on now. Y'all know I know football better than that.
Listen, Champ. I'm over the situation with Kyler, man.
Don't try to spin the block, bro. Like, and then be like, all right, man. Listen,
I could.
I'm just trolling, bro. I'm just trolling.
Brandon, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
Listen, I could do that,
Brandon,
bro, to push my Kyle over T-Law negative, but you know
Stop
what?
it.
Nah, I ain't
Stop
gonna
it.
Brandon, stop.
Hold on, Brandon. Let's get nasty right now. Pause. Let's get nasty. If K1 somehow beats the 49ers, are you putting him over Trevor Lawrence?
He's already done that.
Oh, you already do that?
He already had him over T-Law.
I already did that.
He already had him over T-Law. He had about 11 dudes over T-Law coming into the season, just off the strength that Herbert blew a 28-point lead, bro. Like he's still mad about that. We was trolling him, and then he won't get over it.
Hey, leave that better too. But carry on.
I agree.
Oh my! Oh,
you know what? Now you get more gross. Brandon, you really starting to push it.
Okay,
bro.
so Brandon, by that logic, Brock Purdy is better than T-Law.
No.
Stop! Brock Purdy is by far the most overrated quarterback. Bro is nothing but a system quarterback. I don't give a fuck what people say. Put Bryce Young in that offense. He's winning.
I agree with Harrison, bro. He Rich Gannon with weapons, bro. That's what he is.
Hold on.
Like Rich Gannon didn't have no damn weapon.
This might be a clip right here. So Harrison, you mean to tell me if you put Bryce Young into that 49ers offense.
Yes.
Bryce Young doing the same thing that Brock Purdy's doing right now.
Yes.
How many wins they getting? How many wins?
They 12. I think they undefeated. I think they undefeated right now.
Yes, cook this.
I think they undefeated right now. Not only do I think they undefeated, I think Bryce Young is a legitimate MVP candidate.
I think Bryce Young can do a little bit more than Purdy.
Leave. Hear me out. Leave. I
don't
think
they
might go.
Ain't nothing to talk about, bro. This conversation is over.
No. Can you hear mine? I think they might go 50. The 49ers go 15-2.
Hey, I agree.
Hell with that. I think they go 16. I think they go 6. I think they go 16-1.
Yeah. Keep drinking, PSP. Keep drinking. He said 16.
Yeah. Do that.
Keep drinking.
PSP's going straight to the bottle. He ain't getting no cup, no ice, none of that, bro. God damn.
PSP, don't give me up the Trump background. Don't you let me do that.
Hey, nah.
Listen.
The 49ers.
Louis, you know that team is winning 16 games.
How much more alcohol do you want me to consume?
How much more alcohol?
A whole fucking bottle.
A whole fucking bottle.
I cannot believe you said that, but
you know that team is winning 16 games.
I'll agree with 15-2. I'll agree with 15-2.
16 wins easily.
Okay,
I'm calling.
Okay, leave.
I'm not
can
gonna
you
lie.
say leave? Can you say 15? Leave. Can you say 15, but not 16?
I'm saying 16. But listen, if you give them,
can you not do 15?
16, and they only lost is to the Browns.
Nah, PSP, this is wild.
They're not losing to Minnesota.
Nah, this is
they are not. They are not losing to Minnesota. They do not have a 4-game losing streak with Bryce Young at quarterback. No. They don't.
Leaf, you better clip this right now. You better.
I will clip this right after the show.
Re-record it. Put me on front page, back page, middle page, whatever page you want.
Hold on. Before.
If they got Bryce Young, they winning 16 games. Easy.
I think Harrison's right, because I
think they lose to hurry up.
I think they lose to the Bengals. I think they lose to the Bengals.
Louis, hear me out. They lose to the Browns and they lose to the Eagles.
No, I think they lose to Cincy as well. This was before
yeah, I mean like that.
No.
I think they lose to Cincy. Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no.
All right, we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Okay.
We gotta move on.
Either way, they'll go 15-2.
Hey, Champ, what game you playing, Champ?
F-Zero.
Woo!
That's a good one.
Brandon,
I'm gonna let you go first.
All right, go ahead.
Ravens at Jaguars.
Oh man,
could be a pretty good game.
I already know. We already know who he going with, bro. Like, let's
be a pretty good game.
Oh, we know.
And we already know who he going
and the Ravens
with.
are 3.5 point favorites.
Nah, listen, I'm going Ravens, but it's gonna be like 3 points. I think it's gonna be a close game though.
Okay.
Oh, points.
No, 3.
3 points.
Who y'all picking?
I have the Ravens in that. I agree with him. I think it's probably gonna be close, but I think the Ravens could pull it out. Probably be like a tight 1-possession game, bro. Like, yeah, it's gonna be one of those they got to score to win type of games, but they could get in field goal range, maybe a field goal, something like that. Probably be a field goal type of game. I give it like a 2-point game.
I got the Ravens. But I just think Baltimore is just a lot more fluid on offense than Jacksonville is. Jacksonville, they just can't fucking catch nothing over there.
Harrison?
Upset alert. I got Jacksonville.
Why are you swearing, yo? This kid's watching. What are you doing?
I said upset alert.
Yeah, that's a swear word. Everybody knows.
It damn sure is.
That's a swear word.
Louis, we've been cussing all night.
Yeah, we have, bro. I mean, that word is taking it too far.
No. It's a thing I say when people say something outrageous. I'm like, yo, this kid, like, stop swearing, bro. This kid.
Yeah,
I'm going with Jackson on this one. It's at Duval. I mean, I think T-Law's gonna have. I mean, he didn't have bad of a game last week. I mean, I think it's gonna. Last year Jacksonville beat Baltimore, and I think they're gonna do it again. So give me Jacksonville on the upside.
I don't think they that consistent, but it could happen, man. Who knows?
Champ,
who you got?
The Baltimore Ravens gonna beat them like they stole some, especially with T-Law being injured at this point. He's not gonna be as mobile as he normally would be. So they're gonna beat the brakes off of him out there. And the best thing for them to do, if the game get too out of hand in the third quarter, is to take him out of there. Because where are they playing? Are they playing in Baltimore?
No, Jacksonville.
Duval.
even still, that Ravens defense is gonna beat him like he stole some.
All right, Brandon, I'm gonna let you go first. Eagles at Seahawks, Monday Night Football. Philly is a 3-point favorite.
Now hear me out. This is going to be the game
that turns the Eagles into the 2020 Steelers.
The Seahawks going to beat the Eagles Monday night. They go beat the Eagles Monday night. It's gonna be a close game, but the Eagles they going down. So give me the Seahawks.
I have a hard time believing that this team just suddenly turned into the 2020 Pittsburgh Steelers. I know they had their struggles. I know the secondary and the defense struggle.
Quote, bro. Lee's favorite quote.
But Louis, come on, bro. This is a collapse.
Are you talking about Jacksonville? No,
I'm talking about Philly. This is a collapse.
Oh, Philly. Oh shit.
This is an absolute avalanche. This is an accident, bro. This is freakish, bro. Like, this is an absolute avalanche, bro. This is nasty. If they lose this game, whatever hopes they had of getting back to the NFC Championship game dies. It is dead. It is completely doomed, bro. Listen, I got them to take this game, but they gonna have. But listen, they gonna have to fix whatever they got going on. They're going to have to clean this shit up. Figure something out. Because this right here, I don't need no 49ers fans, man, ringing on my bell at all. Because that team don't win Super Bowls in this millennium, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, when your quarterback is Mr. Irrelevant, I mean, yeah. For me, bro. Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, you get.
This is gonna be tough, but this is the Seahawks, man. You can beat this team in your sleep. All you just got to do is just beat Philly, beat the Eagles. Say F the coach. This is how we playing tonight. You know what I'm saying? So they got to figure something
out. For me, I'm going with the Eagles.
Luis?
I'll get nasty. I'm going with Seattle.
Upset.
Louis, you don't mean that. You don't mean that.
I mean that. I'm gonna go Seattle.
No, you don't.
So you don't mean that when I pick Jackson. Okay.
No, you don't. You do not mean that.
Lewis.
You ain't going to Lou. You not going to give me
That's
no
my
logic.
You're
not going to give me no logic.
We got
how
a lot
they
more
win this
to
game.
discuss, man. Come on, champ.
Let's get nasty.
San Fran.
San Fran.
Oh, my bad. Shit.
Motherfucker, what?
I apologize.
Into that game.
Philadelphia Eagles. No, the Philadelphia Eagles. I apologize. I'm sitting over here researching the damn game and talking to y'all at the same time. So I apologize about that. Just see who the home team and stuff was. So I apologize about that.
You good?
He's on his PS5 right now.
No.
Brendan.
It's Nintendo Switch, but yeah.
Yo.
Even though we did this topic earlier, I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh wow. Oh, this is easy. No, this is easy. This is
now
easy.
hear me out. Should I do it?
Go ahead.
Whatever you trying to do, bro, like it's gonna get cooked, bro. Like if you don't do the right thing. Just know, bro. Like I need to be on PC wrestling,
Okay,
by the way,
so-
bro. I need to get
so
my
listen.
way down there.
Roman Reigns.
Hit me up, Lee.
Roman Reigns already in my top 10 all time. I'm just doing it before everybody else do it because it's gonna happen.
Why are you swearing like that?
I give Roman
But
Reigns top 15.
Listen, I'm starting Roman.
No, you're not.
I am. I'm starting
No, you're
Roman.
not.
I'm benching Brock and I'm cutting Kevin Nash.
Almost perfect.
Reason why I'm doing this is because yes, I think Brock Lesnar is the better in ring, but I'm saying like on the mic, I'm going Roman Reigns on the mic, and the big dog Roman Reigns wasn't even bad in ring. Like he was jumping off top ropes and doing all other stuff. So yeah, I'm starting. It's crazy because I got Roman at 10, I got Brock Lesnar at 11.
Oh, you out of pocket. You want Brock Lesnar. You want Brock Lesnar to show up to your spot. That's what you want.
I'm weak. But yeah,
Go
that's
ahead,
that's
Lee.
what I got.
This shit is easy, bro. I got Brock. I'm gonna throw Roman at 2, and I'm gonna throw Kevin Nash at 3. Kevin Nash I feel like his run from going from WWE in the mid '90s and going to WCW, man, it's kind of
It's not
overlooked.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but I got Brock to me, the first time I seen Brock, man, like I was sold. I'm like, this motherfucker here, bro. Like it was just like it wasn't a soul that he couldn't hurt, bro. Like he had all the tools necessary to be in the ring, bro. Like arguably one of the most underrated wrestling minds to me, bro. Like, I mean, just like to me, man, like I think even when like going back to his early years when he was when he had those matches with Kurt Angle, like to me that was 1A 1B. You know, I mean, obviously Kurt Angle is probably one of the greatest mat wrestlers there is, but I mean, when I look at Brock Lesnar, he wasn't too far off, man. And you look at him having the physical abilities that he had, along with mixing that up and then coming back with the MMA background, man, and all of that, man. I think Brock Lesnar, his dominance year in and year out supersedes anything that Roman Reigns will ever accomplish, man. I think Roman Reigns, man, he is pretty much the homelander of the WWE. I could once he finally gives that belt up, whenever the roster finally gets their mind right, man. That's gonna be the end of him, bro. So
they get Mania though.
All right.
I'll probably go SummerSlam, but I mean maybe Mania.
All right, next one right here. We're gonna do a couple of food ones. You got fettuccine alfredo on the left with grilled chicken. You got spaghetti and meatballs, and you have penne vodka. Which one you starting, benching, and cutting?
I mean that look right. That start bench cut look exactly how.
Can you show the picture real quick? I'm sorry.
PSP. I ain't gonna lie.
That cheese at the end, I can't do too much of that cheese.
I ain't gonna lie. That look like some baked ziti or something like that.
Yeah, that do look like baked ziti, but it looked like too much cheese.
On the left, is that chicken Alfredo?
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Fettuccine Alfredo. Okay, with grilled chicken. Yeah, I could do that. The meatballs and the sauce, bro. Like I gotta cut low on that.
I ain't gonna lie. Never mind. I'm starting the fettuccine Alfredo for sure. I'm benching what was the last one? The last one? I ain't gonna lie.
Vodka.
Yeah, I tried that before. That's pretty good. I'm benching that one, and I'm cutting on spaghetti and meatballs. Cause I don't eat spaghetti and meatballs like that. I like it, but.
PSP, you trying to have me on the toilet?
I don't like
all that damn cheese, bro. Like, I'm like, bro,
I agree with Brandon. I agree with Brandon. I would cut spaghetti and meatballs. I did not like the tomato sauce on the spaghetti and meatballs. I would eat spaghetti and meatballs plain.
Sauce? I'll at least put Alfredo on there.
No, I don't like the tomato sauce. If you want me to put some Alfredo sauce, if you want to put Alfredo sauce or any other type of sauce, I'm cool. But tomato sauce.
How about the basil sauce?
I call that baked ziti.
The basil sauce.
I don't understand. What is wrong with tomato sauce?
There's nothing wrong with it, man. There's nothing wrong.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing wrong with tomato sauce, but like I think like I don't use too much nowadays as opposed to when I was a kid, bro. Like
you know what? I think
because I used to eat spaghetti all like every week, bro. Like when I was a kid, bro. So
I think that's the same thing in order. I mean, I'm starting the fettuccine alfredo, benching spaghetti meatballs, and I'm cutting the. I don't like the pasta. That pasta's so like it's not me.
Bro, is that Velveeta?
No, on the right. No, I told you, penne vodka.
Yeah.
But that's my order. That's my start.
Yeah, like I can't.
Velveeta?
You did. What the fuck you get Velveeta?
Oh my god! Not because it looked like it was melting and it was turning into that. Bro. I'm like
expecting the cheese, dog.
Nothing against the cheese. I just don't like the pasta.
Cheese. Nah, like cheese, I gotta stay with. Like as a grown up, I
What
gotta
are you,
stay
lactose
with
intolerant?
Yeah, that's about to say.
I might be
I
getting
am.
there, bro. I don't know, bro. Like
I be chilling.
I might be getting there. Cause I find myself drinking what's that milk? The
Lactate.
Almond milk.
The almond milk. Yeah, the almond milk is actually good.
I
I
mean,
barely
some chocolate
drink
almond milk. That's actually pretty good.
almond milk is actually like a good substitute. I can't like that whole milk, bro. Oh no, that don't work with me no more, bro. Like
Luis?
man, like milk is for babies.
I'm starting spaghetti and meatballs. I'm benching penne alla vodka, and I'm cutting Alfredo. I don't fuck with Alfredo.
What?
You
bugging,
dog.
Hold on.
Excuse you?
I don't fuck with Alfredo.
Luis.
I don't fuck with Alfredo.
I forgot. Louise is like 20, bro. Like
No,
I want his shit from you. Did you get your fucking curly fry yet? Did you get a curly fry yet? All right, then I want his shit from you. Until you get a curly fry, you can judge me.
With the waffle fries, right? Brandon, tell me with those waffle fries.
the waffle fries and the curly fry. All right, hold on. Time out.
Okay, so we did. Okay.
Like, look, Lou, hold on, bro.
What?
Now I realize, bro. Like, listen, I understand your beef with the whatchamacallit, bro. But
The fries.
yeah, the fries. But chicken is not being cut out at no point ever. You out of your rabbit ass mind, bro. Like,
I'm Puerto Rican. I eat too much chicken, bro. Get that out of here, man. I'm good, man.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, my brother makes like the delicious like shrimp alfredo ever. Even though it's chicken like fettuccine alfredo, but shrimp alfredo is so.
You know what else? Walmart has some delicious Arby's curly fries in the frozen.
Oh my
god! Yes.
Hold on. How's the waffles fries, Harrison?
Oh, that was Boston. It was actually delicious. The seasoning, man, they were so good.
All right, the chicken Alfredo. I'm starting.
Yes, sir.
The vodka, whatever the hell it's called. I'm benching that.
Come on,
I'm
don't do this.
Damn spaghetti, bro. Let me tell you something. I ate spaghetti damn near every other day when I was a child. From mom making that spaghetti to them nasty ass SpaghettiOs and the Chef Boyardee, and I got tired of eating that shit.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. She stayed feeding me that bullshit when I was a baby.
Yeah, my mom and my grandma, God bless
SpaghettiOs and shit.
God bless my grandmother's soul. Every time I'm finna make some spaghetti tonight. I got you some SpaghettiOs in the cabinet of Chef Boyardee. I don't want to eat that goddamn shit. I mean that stuff every day, man. It's like, come on. It got old.
Second, I had fried chicken, bro. SpaghettiOs was cut out of my damn diet, bro. I swear it was, bro.
Dead ass, bro.
You know, it was every other day. It was either chicken or spaghetti. I ain't finna eat that shit.
You see, that's how I feel.
I can eat fried chicken every day.
Bro,
you see, that's how I feel about the chicken Alfredo,
chicken,
bro.
man.
Like, I'm Puerto Rican, so I had like chicken damn near every fucking day. I'm tired of chicken.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm tired of chicken, bro.
It's just like
it's different types of chicken though. Grilled chicken.
I've had it all,
chicken.
bro. Had it all. I'm done.
Grilled chicken's good.
The chicken cuts, bro, and grilled chicken. I can eat that, bro.
Dog, I'm 20, bro.
Like
I go another 20 years without it, man. I'm good.
I mean,
you sound like Bubba from Forrest Gump. You know, baked chicken, shrimp and potatoes. Chicken and fish. That's what you sound like.
Remember shrimp gumbo, shrimp
gumbo,
shrimp pasta,
shrimp and potatoes.
Potatoes.
That's pretty much it.
Shrimp sandwich.
We got shrimp burger. We got shrimp.
I'm not gonna lie. Ever since when I was in high school and when I was a freshman through when I was a senior in high school, my dad makes we always do like spaghetti Mondays. It was just. The way he cooks is just so delicious, dude. He does like a different spaghetti.
Does he know how to make curly fries?
Oh my god!
When are you gonna let him go with the curly fries, man?
I can't, bro. I can't.
But you can't even enjoy Alfredo. Man,
I can't.
What? Okay, PSP. Let me ask you a question. Which one's worse?
Spaghetti and meatballs. I do not like spaghetti and meatballs. I do not like it with the tomato sauce. I told you.
No, not that.
Wait, what's the beef with just the tomato sauce? Like
tomato sauce.
It does not taste good. It's overrated.
Okay, all right. So what's the substitute for tomato sauce? What's the substitute?
If you put some Alfredo sauce, if you put some other type of sauce to put with the spaghetti and meatballs, I add a lot of Parmesan cheese and stuff to it. I had a lot of garlic on my pasta. So hey, I do not like tomato sauce.
Do you eat chili?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
do,
on
you-
chili.
do you eat pizza?
Yes, but I don't really eat it as much as my family does.
I
I'm
think
more
the
of like a
basil sauce
pasta
is
dude.
kind of cold, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I
I
tried that
love
shit
barbecue
like a
based
couple
pizza.
years
I
ago.
love barbecue
God,
based pizza.
PSP, man.
Barbecue based pizzas. I love barbecue chicken
Barbecue
pizza.
based
Yeah,
pizza.
I love that.
I try to
But
stay
I'm
away from
more.
barbecue sauce. I eat too
But
much
Luis,
bread.
I'm more. For me, I'm more like a fried type of dude, like a burger, a fried type of dude. I'm more of like a chicken tender fried type
Oh
of
yeah, I
dude.
feel you. I feel you.
Now, if you give me some honey mustard, barbecue sauce, some garlic sauce, or whatever, hey, that's my type of thing. I'm more of like a wing or fried type of dude.
Oh, yeah,
Chicken,
for sure.
that type of stuff.
You know what the
My
crazy thing
chicken
about
just
me?
toss it in sweet and sour, gang. I love that.
I'm not a sauce type of guy. I'll be honest.
What the hell?
I'm sorry.
Fellas, we gotta move on. We got another food one right here.
Luis is gonna punch me.
hell
I'm scared.
no.
Cereal one.
I'm scared.
Cereal one? Okay, let me see.
Oh, this is the easiest one you done in that order. In that order,
Yeah, in that order. Yeah, in that order.
Oh, Luis, you're gonna be mad at me.
bro. What the hell is going on? Yeah. All right,
Okay, okay. Here's mine. I'm starting
man.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Uh-huh.
I'm benching Cocoa Puffs, and I'm cutting Captain Crunch.
You're
The
cutting
Captain
crunchitize me, Captain. What are you, cuckoo for Cocoa
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing that same thing, bro. Harrison like Cocoa.
Open your camera and dab me up here. Dab me up here.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta dap him up. Definitely.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's just
Harrison
Captain
liking
Crunch
Cocoa
is
Puffs
mid.
kind of threw me off a little bit. For real. Harrison, you
mean-
got a black girlfriend?
Yo, leave.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I can't be honest.
You always
with you.
gotta go to the
I've
damn
matched one on
extreme,
Tinder
Leaf. Come
before,
on, man.
and-
Damn.
I don't think that was a stream, bro. Like, nah, I'm asking.
Damn extreme.
No,
Come
it
on,
ain't.
man. Yes, it is.
No, it wasn't, bro.
I do not have a black
Leave.
girlfriend,
Come on,
no.
man. You trying to get me canceled, man? Come on, man.
Look, I don't think that was a stream, but my bad, man. Like, look.
No,
I
no,
was asking the
no,
question.
no.
Okay, Luis, do you want to respond?
I mean, how much time we got? We probably don't have enough time, so nah.
You got 20 minutes.
Harrison, what the fuck, dude? Really? Like, have you had Captain Crunch before? Have you had Captain Crunch?
I had it once when I was a kid.
I ain't eat Captain Crunch since berries came out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Captain Crunch, man, that's soggy ass shit. Yeah,
Captain Crunch is
And
just
Cocoa
so
Puffs ain't
mid.
soggy?
Cocoa Puffs, nah. Cocoa Puffs, bro. Like you pour.
Do you like Cocoa Puffs for the cereal or the milk afterwards?
I like Cocoa Puffs for the cereal, bro. I can't eat. I can eat Cocoa Puffs individually. I can't eat Captain Crunch individually. I can't do it. Not without the berries. No,
Holy
I can't do it without the berries.
This is
I
insane.
just don't like.
If they're gonna put
It's
the
just
wrong
like-
color berry in there, I'm gonna get mad.
The
That's
thing
gonna
about
happen.
you know what the thing about cereal though for me it's just like when I eat like another like sit like once if I want seconds it really hurts like my gums for some reason when I just
Yeah, that shit'll tear the top of your mouth the hell up, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like the Captain Crunch.
I might be on demon time. That never happened to me. Shit,
Yeah,
that never happened to
It
me.
happens to me sometimes.
That Cocoa Puffs, that shit will tear the top of your mouth up.
You know what he doing? He not chewing it. He just swallowing it, bro. He not chewing
Yeah, I
it.
can't.
Nah. Louis be eating cereal with grills in his mouth, bro. Like I don't know what the hell.
Well, I mean, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I still have in my cabinet right now. It's so delicious.
But
It's the best cereal of all time.
PSP, it's in order.
You're not wrong
It's
about
already
this.
in order.
Oh, you already have it in order for you, Brandon. So you start in CTC, benching, Captain, cutting Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
Champ?
Man, I'm starting Cinnamon Toast Crunch and I'm cutting that other shit because you ain't about to tear the top of my mouth up at my old age, bro. So I'm just gonna be real. The top of my gums can't handle Captain Crunch and Cocoa
At
Puffs,
all.
I tell y'all this
so,
though.
I'm gonna cut both of them.
I tell y'all this though. It's not even on the list, but y'all want to know the top two cereals?
Oh, he's cooking.
Honey Nut Cheerios and Frosted Flakes.
Honey Nut Cheerios. What, bro? You
Honey
got
Nut
heart
Cheerios-
problems, bro? What you got? Honey Nut Cheerios. What's wrong with you?
Brandon,
Brandon, you got
Fruity
heart
Pebbles
problems?
taste much better than
No
two
Reese's,
cereals.
I'm not gonna lie.
No Reese's.
The one thing
You said Honey Nut Cheerios, bro. Brandon, bro, you got something to tell us?
He got high cholesterol. He got high cholesterol. That's what it is, bro.
Oh yeah. You come on, bro.
Honey Nut Cheerios
Frosted
is the
Flakes.
definition of mid.
Frosted Flakes.
You
Oh
said,
no,
wait.
you
What
can definitely get Frosted Flakes out
Honey
of
Nut
it.
Cheerios is the definition of mid. It's just
What?
like,
CTC. We all know
dude,
CTC.
I had it. I
wins
had it
this
so
one.
much. It's just like it got.
Brandon, you
boring.
hearing this?
What
Why
did you
would
say?
you
said what cereals, man?
He said Honey Nut Cheerios is the definition
and
of
Frosted
mid.
Flakes?
Frosted Cheerios is raw than any other brand of Cheerios I ever had.
They're great.
Frosted Cheerios is cold, bro. I don't
You
give a
see,
shit with nobody.
Frosted Flakes is the definition of consistency and hold you down. You feel me? Like,
Give me Frosted Cheerios over that. Give me Frosted Cheerios over any other Frosted Cereal.
Frosted Flakes ain't in my top 5, but it held me down for a good while. It hit me good down for a good while.
Back in the
Hold
day,
up.
for dinner.
It's not in my top 5.
Raisin Bran Crunch, bro.
Yes,
Give me that over.
Yes.
Nobody eat that damn
Raisin Bran. Oh,
Raisin Crunch, bro.
Yo, no, ain't nobody. No.
Raisin Bran Crunch. Give me. I want it.
Talk to him, Leaf.
Okay.
Talk to him.
I need it.
Only 2 cereals I would eat for breakfast, morning, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe for dessert. CTC. Y'all gonna get mad at me for this.
Don't you dare say Fruity
Don't
Pebbles.
you dare.
Fruity Pebbles.
What the fuck, man? You got
I
2
like Fruity
seconds to
Pebbles.
eat that
Fruity
bubble
Pebbles, bro. That's like eating tricks. Ew, bro.
I like Fruity Pebbles. Okay.
Hey, listen,
I like
you know what
What's wrong
PSP?
with Fruity Pebbles? I mean, ain't nobody trying to eat that damn. Ain't nobody trying to eat that fiber cereal in that damn Raisin Bran. You want
Damn sure I ain't trying.
But here's the
You
thing.
said ain't nobody trying to eat that fiber
thing.
cereal.
You see, but here's the thing. Hey, SB?
SB.
Yeah.
And here come this dude. Bro.
Here's the thing with Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, though. Once you pour the cereal and the milk together, bro, you got like 2 seconds to eat that bitch, bro.
Hey, you know what's a really underrated cereal?
Raisin Bran Crunch, bro, and I'm leaving. Bro, on that note,
you know what? I think an underrated
There's
cereal.
Waffle Crisp. Waffle Crisp.
You can leave that shit wherever it's at, bro. I don't want it.
I like Waffle Crisp. That is actually not bad.
We're gonna send it to your house, bro. You can eat all of it, bro. Like we ain't messing with it. Raisin Bran Crunch. And
Raisin Bran Crunch. You eating that?
Why not?
Boy, you gonna be on the shitter all day long, boy. You gonna be on that stool all day long. My dad,
you gonna be on this shit.
All old folks used to eat that shit. And they stayed up on the stool all night long, bro. Don't nobody eat that.
Ain't nobody mention Reese's Puffs. That's in my top.
Ain't nobody mention Lucky Charms though.
No, fuck Lucky Charms. That shit is ass. It's only good with marshmallows. It's only good with marshmallows. The cereal itself sucks. What makes Lucky Charms decent is the
yeah, Cheerios. Yeah, the
Cheerios. Is your ass okay?
I ain't gonna hold. Hey,
the Lucky Charms
Cheerios, bro, is raw than any cereal, bro. Like that.
No. First of all, we gonna keep it a buck. Fruity Pebbles is the greatest cereal of all time. But the crazy
hold on.
My kids eat that every day, bro. My kids eat that cinnamon toast crunch every day, though.
Eating them little ass
hold up.
Hey, don't fight.
Hold up. Did this man say Raisin Bran cereal? Like, come on, dog.
What's wrong with Raisin Bran Crunch?
Man, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good for you. That's good for you when you want to be on the toilet all day. I don't want to be on the toilet all day.
His studio was there all the time, and he ain't got nothing to worry about that.
You know what? That probably explains why Lee spent so much time in the restroom. Just
that first off, that's untrue. Now, second, bro, like that's not why that's happening, bro. Like,
you in the bathroom I
don't even know why y'all went there, bro. Now y'all got niggas co-signing.
Bro,
bullshit.
you did it to yourself. We know. We see videos of you going to the restroom. Whose fault was that?
Y'all didn't see videos of me going to the restroom.
On the toilet like that.
SB, ain't no way you take
y'all not gonna sit up here and try to call me Joel, bro.
But
I'm not Joel and B,
Fruity
bro.
Pebbles,
like that's one.
Fruity Pebbles, that's some good stuff.
Fruity Pebbles is garbage.
Fruity Pebbles over
garbage.
Hey, mix Fruity Pebbles up with Frosted Flakes. You'll get a good combination.
You gonna be on the sugar high
mixed
all
Fruity
day,
Pebbles
bro.
with
You gonna have
Frosted
heart problems
Flakes.
by the end of that.
You'll be on the sugar high all day off them.
Hey, but you gonna have,
Hey,
Chet,
Lou,
you gonna have heart problems.
Lou,
You gonna
no
have
lie
heart
though.
problems.
The crazy part about Reese Puffs is my grandma used to work at General Mills.
Word.
I used to get all the cereal before they made it. I had Reese Puffs before they was in the stores and everything, bro. I was like, yeah, they might have
Reese's
did
Puffs are
something.
so good, man.
Any General Mills made, I had it before it hit the store. Because my
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. They was poisoning the years of kids, man, before they even hit the streets. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie. Reese's
like
cereal has been the real fuck.
like I said, I was like, dog, back in like early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s, they didn't give a damn about him. They just at all. They just put
damn
out.
sure didn't, bro.
Cereal
Cereal used to be promoted on TV like crazy. You don't even see a cereal commercial today.
Not no more. No, not really. No.
All right,
man,
fellas,
that's
we
what-
got one last one. One last
All right.
one. Start, bench, and cut, and we're gonna wrap up the show. Wrap one.
Better be a good one. Ah, shit.
Oh wow.
I know my answer. We gonna
This finna get
nasty.
shaky. This finna get shaky.
You know what? I want to go first by saying, listen.
Oh, you finna cap off back.
No. I'm not finna cap, bro, because I think I'm gonna tell you what the real is, bro. But J. Cole, I think, bro, as far as features and as far as him holding his own, if there's any question that J. Cole can't hold his own alongside with Drake, I think that shit is over. I think them days is over. However, I ain't gonna shit on Drake, man. Even though I really want to, but because he's Canadian. But I'm gonna go with Drake.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with J. Cole.
Did you say?
And I'm gonna go with Kendrick, because I don't think Kendrick to me, I think he had a chance to like really overlap J. Cole, and I think J. Cole has literally overlapped him.
Yeah.
I think J. Cole has seriously overlapped Kendrick, bro. But like, and I think it's still growing to this day, bro. I don't think Kendrick has really taken his rap style to heights that J. Cole has taken his rap style to. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go with Drake, J. Cole, and I gotta go with Kendrick, man. And I did like Section 80 was great. I thought Section 80 was better. Section 80 was great, by the way, bro. Like, I still listen to that shit.
For me personally, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go based off who I would listen to first. Because if we were going by who's the better like artist overall in general, I'm cutting Drake. But who I would listen to first, J. Cole is one of my top 3 favorite rappers of all time. Starting Cole, benching Drake, cutting Kendrick respectfully. I'm turning on respectfully Cole and Drake before I turn on Kendrick.
SB.
Lou, that's crazy to say you rather not listen to Drake. That's still crazy to me. But obviously you got to start. You got to start Drake, because Drake put in the most work, both sides, underground and for the mainstream media. And Drake put on so much that he got so many different fan bases that people complain about his album be all over the places. But I'm like, he got too many fans. He got to please. You got to start Drake. You got to bench J. Cole. Because J. Cole put in a lot of more work when it comes to putting himself in the feature lane and putting work in with his albums and songs. And you got to cut Kendrick. I'm cutting Kendrick because I don't feel like he put enough work in compared to the other two guys.
For sure.
That's the only reason why I cut Kendrick.
For sure.
Champ.
So, yeah.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, go ahead, because you got them eyes. And when I see them eyes of yours, you want to say something.
Oh, here you go.
He don't like what somebody said.
To be honest with you, man.
Champ, don't fuck this up. Come on, bro.
Just go with the flow, baby. Just go with the flow.
Yeah,
bro, I didn't go with your. I didn't say nothing when your little ass was talking. So let the old man speak shit.
All right, go ahead, Champ, bro. Champ, we the same age, bro. Like, just to let you know, bro. Like,
so, all right, look, I'm starting J. Cole.
Okay.
Starting J. Cole.
Okay.
List over.
This is where the hard part comes in.
Uh-oh.
The hard.
Wait. Hold on.
This is where the hard part comes in.
Let me hear this.
Because it's hard for me to cut Kendrick. Hard, very hard. But I have to. Unfortunately. Right.
Okay.
I'm benching Kendrick and I'm cutting Drake.
All right, y'all.
Right.
All right,
J. Cole. Wait. Hold up. Champ.
Why should take it over for the show? We cut Drake.
Nah, man.
Make SB left.
Brandon, you not rocking with
J.
that,
Cole, Kendrick, then Drake.
SB about
you not rocking with it, Brandon?
SB about to start unplugging shit left and
Bro,
right.
SB about to start throwing
He
shit.
about to start unplugging shit left and right.
I'm
in the
not.
mic.
Yeah, I'm not
The
cutting Drake.
Nintendo Switch headset.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm an old school hip hop head. I don't judge you off of how many hits you got. I want to hear your wordplay and the bars that you got.
Drake don't got bars.
And if you let me finish,
I'm sorry. My interruption.
If you sit up here and say K, if you sit up here, K Dot got more bars than Drake, bro. We need to end this stream immediately.
Bar for bar, I'm taking Kendrick over some of the best of them. Bar for bar, I'm taking Kendrick over some of the best of them.
Bro, listen, and it is not that much dope in the state of Georgia, bro. For you to be
I ain't never did no dope, bro. And like I said, I don't judge you off of hit for hit. I take Drake all day. Bar for bar, wordplay, storytelling, things of that nature. You got to go with Kendrick and J. Cole.
Chap, you know I love you, right? I rock with you. Content. Tell me a Kendrick bar that just right now.
That was my next question.
The first, I'm gonna be
what I
honest
want to know.
with you. You ever heard of 3 songs that I love, and it's on my playlist right now? Spiteful Chant, Sing About Me, and what's the other one?
Poor man.
Yes.
Poor man. Yeah, poor man was cold.
Them three I put up there. Like I said, hit for hit, yes, you were hit, you are popular. I understand that. But bar for bar, I gotta go Kendrick and J. Cole. I mean, people want to talk about hits.
3 songs?
Bro, I said those are my 3 favorite songs, bro.
But
like I said, I don't go with
Please stop taking the man out of context.
Best album is his mainstream album. He tried to be mainstream was Damn. Okay, nobody doubt Damn is his best album. He tried to be mainstream. That's his best album.
Section 8 was, to me, Section 8 was
Section 80 was cold, bro.
It's not better than Damn. It's not better than Damn.
Damn got
what?
Section 80. Section 80 was way more lyrical than Damn.
Damn was lyrical and he had hits.
Damn was commercial, but I mean, it
mainstream wise, Damn was the mainstream album
was
for him.
robotic flow, bro. I really didn't mess with Damn like that, bro. I'm like,
look like y'all. Everybody know what they feel. Kendrick said out his mouth alone, Damn was his best album.
He lied because it was Section 80.
What?
He lied.
SB, I think To Pimp a Butterfly. That was my favorite Kendrick.
Pimp a Butterfly. I grant you some respect to Pimp a Butterfly, but Section 80 was probably the most fluent and probably the most organic version of Kendrick, bro. Still to this day.
And I'm starting J. Cole because he can hold his own without anybody on there. I could buy J. Cole album and not have to look forward to any features.
I say for me, my favorite Kendrick album probably Good Kid, Mad City. I fuck with Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, Mad City was real good too. I mean,
I'm putting J. Cole above just because of the features, bro. Damn is solo shit. Like, I mean, I like his solo shit, but his features, like, that's what I was looking forward to him doing.
Cole been his bag on the
J. Cole on features, bro, is literally tearing shit to shreds. Like 2018 alone, features. Yeah. We talking about a milestone of just 1 year of features, bro. I don't think you probably have to go all the way back to artists from the early 2000s and the 90s to figure out who was on the most features year by year.
Wayne. For sure.
I'll probably go with Wayne. Yeah. Wayne, I'll probably go with.
Brandon.
They'll go to goats.
Brandon, who you starting, benching, and cutting?
Well, I'll tell y'all this. It's easy for me. Cutting Kendrick is the easiest part. For me, but
why SB looks so focused though? Why he?
It's close. It's tough because I'm from North Carolina, so
SB look way too locked in for this.
He said I'm locked in.
It's tough for me, but you know what?
I'm fucking with you, SB. You know
I'm gonna start. I'm starting Cole, and I'm benching Drake, but it's close.
Damn me up, Brandon. Damn me up, gang. You already know.
Bro, the dude who gave the man the first number one. That's like you get somebody their first ring and you tell me come out the business next year.
I was actually thinking about starting Kendrick.
Crazy.
Starting Kendrick?
Excuse me? Wait, huh?
I was actually thinking about starting. Why y'all acting like y'all acting like Kendrick is trash? Y'all acting like he's bad.
Nah.
Hold up, leave. Leave.
Like that.
Nobody, leave.
I wish I could screen record.
Close the camera.
I wish I could
Nobody needs to
screenshot
see
it,
your
but-
face, man. Come on. No,
Nah. I need to hear this. Hold up. Let me.
Yo,
do
that's
it.
crazy.
I was
This is
thinking
better.
about starting Kendrick. Did I say I was going to start Kendrick Leaf? I was thinking, contemplating.
Okay.
Oh my God, Leaf, bro, are you in the bathroom or something?
No, I'm in the room. Fool. What you talking about? This ain't the
Okay,
bathroom.
okay, cool.
Room.
You understand on your floor?
What's that on the floor?
Yeah.
What?
You know,
Oh, I thought that was a possum.
You know what? Hey, champ. You know they got them possums and the rat possums in New York now. I know they be wild.
You know what?
They be wild.
Leaf pissed. You know what? Leaf pissed me off. Leaf pissed me off. I'm starting Kendrick. I'm benching J. Cole.
I
I'm
pissed
cutting
you
Drake.
off.
SB.
It's crazy.
You know what? That's what you get because you came at me, and now this happened. And now this happened.
I'm sorry, man. Bars. I love
Exactly.
Kendrick's bars. I'm more
Can somebody
Drake.
give me a
Obviously,
Kendrick bar that's better than a J. Cole or a Drake bar?
and
Drake's
Kendrick's bar. Name a Drake bar better than Kendrick's. Leaf.
He
A
pulled
Drake
You gotta name a
bar.
Kendrick bar first. You gotta name a Kendrick bar.
You gotta
first.
name
Give
a
me-
Kendrick bar.
Yeah, but name one about Drake.
Yes, it's like her rapper.
Name
Oh
Kendrick.
my
I got plenty
God,
of
bro!
them.
What can I name about Drake?
No, Lee. We not giving them a pass. They got a name. They ain't say one Kendrick bar yet. Since
Look,
we been
I
on
just
train.
like Kendrick because of the.
I don't even
because
listen to Drake like that.
Okay,
but this
I
is
like Kendrick
tomfoolery,
because of the wordplay, the bars. I always been a big fan of Kendrick going back to his
I'm
early
not a
days
big
from
fan
Section
of that
80.
robot flow, bro. Like I be.
Like, leave, come
bro.
on,
Like,
man.
you
Let
can
me
leave me
finish.
alone.
Leave. Let me finish. Damn. Let's go.
This is his damn show.
You know Drake got
Look, I've been
quotables. People make IG posters with Drake bars. You know that, right? So it's not.
I
hard
know,
to find
but
Drake bars.
I've been a big Kendrick fan since day one, man. From the bars, the wordplay, Section 80 to Pimp a Butterfly. That's like one of my favorite albums I listened to. Even though he said "Damn" was his best one, I actually think To Pimp a Butterfly, that was like my favorite one. Like while I was listening to it in the Philippines, I just gravitated to all of the songs that he listened to. So like from there, I've been a Kendrick fan. If you want to argue J. Cole over Kendrick, that's cool with me because he has the bars and plus with the features and stuff. Drake, I'm sorry, like Champ's point, maybe I'm just an old head. I know Drake can put hits and stuff.
You ain't
but
old.
PSP, sometimes I forget that you're not 30. I felt like you're
Yo,
like
when-
22.
You ain't
But
even.
the
I'm
thing-
older than you. You know Drake is the best.
The thing with Drake,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, K Dot choruses is kind of dope. That real chorus, bro. I was on that shit, bro. Like,
choruses is not dope.
it's
Don't
his
do
chorus. It's not his chorus is alright.
Don't do
His
that.
chorus
His
is alright to
chorus
me.
is not dope.
His chorus is alright to me, bro. Like the real shit, bro. That shit had me, bro. I was singing that shit for days. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like what?
But SB, look, man, I've been a huge Kendrick fan since day one. The bars, the lyrics, and stuff like that, man. That's just me.
Uh-oh.
Leave echo.
Yo, who's Echo?
Definitely.
That's Leaf echo. Yeah.
Shit, I don't know, man. With Drake,
Who's that? That ain't me. That's not me.
That was Lee.
I don't know,
That
man.
was Lee.
When Drake first came out, man, he three.
But Drake's albums though, his first two albums, Thank Me Later,
all 3 years straight. Oh man,
but his last album though, For My Dogs,
was not. Don't do that.
it was
Don't
alright.
do
It was
that.
alright. It was a.
it was all right, but it wasn't.
It was. Look, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this. And
It's for the dogs,
I had
man.
a comment that went up in Drake video, right? Because the video with his
Brandon loves
son.
that album.
And I had to explain to people is this: Drake has got to the point where he's so big and he did so many features. Remember, Drake would be the first artist to rock with underground artists for anybody. He done got so big and touched so many lanes that he done got so many
everybody.
fans. He gotta please everybody. That's why you get the Jamaican Drake, you get Thought Drake, you get Bars Drake, you get Singing Drake,
You get Reggaeton Drake.
Thank you. And that's why, like, if you see the deluxe of the last draft for all the dogs was all bars because people question his bars and his song with the lyrics is because it's like, man, I miss the old Drake who used to rap. And he was just like, what are y'all talking about? I'm satisfying everybody. And then he dropped like 5 or 6 songs and he rapped on all of them. And everybody's like, oh, this is the Drake that we want all the time. No, I got these people in Jamaica who I gotta make a roster fiery ass song, or I got to sing for the woman. That's just he just got to people he got to please.
And I think that's part of his problem, SB, bro, because I don't think he's gathered the full respect of the hip hop fan genre. You know what I'm saying? Because like the thing is, all we kept talking about for the last couple of years was like, yo, who was gonna be a good versus for Drake, bro? Like Wayne name came up, whole Jay-Z name came up, bro. Like, and that was about it. That was about the only two names that came up, bro. Like when we think of Wayne, we think of like so many. We think of the dedication era. We think of the Carter era. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, in the drought era, bro. Like when we think of Drake, we think of all of these avenues and then connecting with all of these fan bases. Somebody gonna be pissed off. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just only natural. You know what I'm saying?
Who can really be Drake in the verses though?
In terms of hit for hit, bro. Like I mean, in terms of hit for hit, to me, the only person. Nah. Well, listen. I wasn't even gonna go with Future. In terms of hit for hit, in terms of rap for rap, like if you were just going rapping for rapping, bro, like Wayne and Jay to me would be the only competition.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But if you taking hit for hit, probably Future or Wayne, or like I wouldn't even know at this point. But at the same time, I feel like he tried to cover so many avenues, but that was part of his problem because he hasn't gotten the full respect of rap fans. You know what I'm saying? That's why. And that's basically why. But ain't no way in hell I'm putting Kendrick over any of these niggas, bro. Like y'all niggas tripping. Y'all niggas tripping.
I love Kendrick. I'm not ashamed to it. Kendrick, that's the only problem with Kendrick. Because I think if Kendrick would have like got on top of when he was like killing the game with Damn, he'd have been going crazy. Because Kendrick showed that like everything that J. Cole, because
he was killing the game with Mad City.
Yo, he didn't the echo, man.
You gotta echo. Leave and come back. Leave and come back in. Leave. But yeah, like when he did the Damn Way and Good Kid, Mad City, he always take that pause in between. Because he even came back with Baby Keem because his whole point was to prove that like Drake and Future, what y'all doing is not hard to do. That's why he started doing the Baby Keem, him and Baby Keem doing them type of songs. Which Kendrick, I think Kendrick could compete easily. I just don't think it's not fair to put him in front of guys who put in more work.
I just think, but that's the argument people will have against Kendrick, though. He hasn't done it longer.
Yeah.
But I think talent, skill-wise, bar-wise, as you mentioned, he can be right up there with J. Cole.
Easily. Yeah,
right.
Easily. I think he's better than J. Cole.
Do you say that with Drake? But can you say that with Drake, though?
No, I can't put him over Drake.
Right.
So man, I haven't started my start bench card.
Go ahead, Harrison.
That's the same thing in order. I mean,
starting Taylor Swift, he's benching Maluma.
You know the thing about it? I listen to sometimes to Drake. I never listen to like J. Cole and the other rapper because I listen to like personal like rappers that got me through my depression through high school. I don't know if you guys never heard of him. His name is like Mike Stud. That dude got me through my depression. His songs are so freaking good. You have no idea.
What's his name?
Mike Stud.
Mike Stud. No, I never heard of
Mike Stud. No, I never heard of him.
He's like he said that he was like the dude with like These Days.
I mean, like as long as you're not a Juice WRLD, as long as you're not a Juice WRLD kid, I think he was very talented. But there's a lot of people that listen to him.
Yeah, he's
kind of still depressed, bro.
I rock with Juice WRLD.
I rock with Juice WRLD too, but I think a lot of his
got overhyped.
I don't think he ever got overhyped. I think he was very talented. I just think a lot of his shit was depressing.
Whoever said Juice overhyped, he wasn't overhyped. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Juice fan base got so. If you listen to Juice WRLD underground songs, I got one of my homies is a bigger Juice WRLD fan. I didn't heard 100 underground Juice WRLD songs. That's 10,000 times better than the songs they released. The song he got with YoungBoy, that Bandit, he has like 3 different versions of that song. And he rapped on it by himself.
He got one by himself. That's the one I like the most.
Yeah, everybody loved that most.
Boy,
they said Juice WRLD used to go to the studio and just rap like 4-5 verses. Hey, bro, pick the best one, put it on the song.
Yeah,
it's not crazy. It's not crazy.
I did hear some of them songs with NBA YoungBoy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. NBA YoungBoy, he kind of give me C Murder vibes a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow. But SB, to be clear, the only reason why I would start Kendrick. Not because like I just like the bars, like you said, he could be right up there with J. Cole. I just don't think For whatever reason, maybe he just didn't do it longer because he had a lot of things on his mind. Who knows? J. Cole, when you actually listen to it, not just solo, as you mentioned, features, like you even tuned into what you have to listen to with the features. Drake, I'm just sorry. I mean, I just don't feel it. I don't feel it with Drake. Now, if I'm listening to a party anthem or some shit, if I'm at a bar or a club or something, yeah, I'm gonna listen to some Drake. But I just been a K-Dot fan since like day one, so I gravitated to him. Maybe it's because of the Malcolm Moore, Kendrick Lamar Grammys back in 2014. That's how I still feel.
Oh, the biggest robbery ever.
Yeah, but we know.
Wait, who got that? Macklemore got that.
Macklemore beat Kendrick, Jay-Z, Drake, fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, but Jay-Z at that time, I wasn't expecting him to get it. Macklemore.
I think
Macklemore at that time, bro. Like, I mean, it's not that his music, like the music was all right. It's just like in terms of like what Kendrick was doing during that time. I think Mad City got such a big buzz, bro. Like it was at a point I was sold, bro, on Mad City, bro. Like when I first heard it, bro, I was just like, damn, I'm like, yo, this shit's tight. I just want, and then everybody else started listening. I'm like,
it got so bad when Macklemore himself, as soon as he won, it was like, I don't deserve this shit. That should have went to
You know he didn't.
Yeah, he knew he did.
Why he got
it. He did.
I'm gonna look for the nominees right now because that was ridiculous that year.
I think it was Macklemore, Kendrick, and a couple other people. I don't even remember, bro. I don't even know why. If Hov was on there, bro, I don't know why he was.
All right. So this was what is it? So this is 20. All right. So let me go to 2014 real quick. So
that's probably Blueprint 3, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta be.
Let me see this shit. So hold on.
Hey,
that was
say this, man. It ain't about who the most popular, bro. Because I'm gonna just be real.
I respect it.
People don't like to give credit where credit is due because hey, they just had the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and people still get Rakim lost in a lot of great lyricists. So it ain't about who the most popular.
That's true.
Bro.
That is
hey,
true. But
and another guy, DOC, he gets lost.
DOC. I mean, but if DOC didn't have that accident, bro, like what would have been? Like we gotta ask ourselves.
So this was the nominees for the rap album for the 2014 Grammys. So we had Yeezus by Kanye. We got Holy Grail by Jay-Z. Nothing Was the Same by Drake. Good Kid, Mad City for Kendrick, and The Heist for Macklemore. And
Macklemore was by far the worst album on that list. By far the worst album.
I didn't even listen to that shit.
I ain't even listen to it either. I heard Macklemore before, but I never listened to that album.
I really wasn't. Somebody would have gave me that shit for Christmas. I'd have tossed it out.
But nah. Hold up. Holy Grail was on. Wait, Holy Grail was up
Holy
there.
Grail was on there alone.
Yeah, Holy Grail was there. Holy Grail. If we're going by like the rankings,
Holy Grail and Yeezus was not cold, bro.
Hey, leave, man. Come on, I gotta hurry up, man.
All right.
But
Champ, what they know about this, Champ? They know about that, Champ.
Oh, bro, you don't want none. You don't want none.
I'll whoop your ass.
You don't want none, bro. I will grab you. I will grab your little ass with one hand and beat you with the other, bro. Like you don't want none.
Yo. All right.
Hey, yo.
Calm down. Yeah. That concludes. Oh, wait a minute. Because SB, I'm gonna let SB go on this one because I know he's a WWE fan. Yes. I'm gonna let him have his reaction, and then we're gonna wrap up the show.
Hey, Leif, I'm going to bed now. Good night, bro.
All right, man.
Don't be nasty, SB.
Don't be silly, bro.
Oh, okay. So look.
Don't you do it.
Look. First of all right. Nash getting cut, so ain't no argument with that, right?
Okay.
Ain't no argument with that.
You cooking.
Acknowledge your goddamn tribal chief.
Fuck out of here, man.
Acknowledge your tribal I knew he was gonna do this. End the damn show, bro.
Chief.
End the show, bro.
Your tribal chief, the bloodline leader, the king of kings,
SB end the show.
Needle mover, the goat. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie.
PSP, turn the camera on.
Everybody know, like Lou know, because Champ knows. Y'all see my TikToks that I've been a big bloodline guy. But I'm more of a Randy. Only person I turn the bloodline for is Randy Orton, and I'm in the middle of the beef, and I'm torn right now. I'm definitely torn right now.
Oh yeah, Legend Killer about to come back, man. Shit.
No, he finna lose the Roman.
Hey,
They gonna get
SB, I'm with you,
About
bro.
to be arcane on when niggas left and right, bro.
Acknowledge those,
that
acknowledge
dirty ass
those tribal
one. You don't
chiefs,
put that
man.
shit down.
Brandon.
Those tribal chiefs. Roman, the
Brandon.
ultimate needle moving, the
The Oregon Ducks, the Oregon Ducks, and the Seahawks is gonna live in turmoil.
You're not gonna interrupt your tribal chief. You're gonna sit down and fall in line. Like
No, hell no. We're gonna stomp a mud hole in the Samoan ass, bro, and keep it moving. That's what we gonna do.
Look, Brock Lesnar got beat down. LA Knight got beat down.
You acting like Brock Lesnar was a whooping Roman for half a decade.
Exactly, bro. Like, he wasn't whooping on him for like 8 years.
Fall in line and acknowledge his tribal chief. That's all you got to do.
Oh, congrats. He beat an out of prime
All
Brock
right.
Lesnar, but when Brock was in his prime, he was spanking that ass every pay-per-view.
Exactly.
All right, folks. That concludes the rest of the Sports PSP podcast. I appreciate everyone for hopping on. Fellas, final words.
Final words for me. Listen, my podcast is going crazy right now, bro. I'm at 99 subscribers. I'm about to be at 100 soon. YouTube, yeah, appreciate it. Everybody podcast, appreciate it. All of the subscribers, everybody following in. YouTube.com for at Leaf4788, Twitter at Leaf4788, and Instagram at Leaf_4788. Bro, I had to make a new account because they done violated my last one. I don't even remember the password.
You're capping, that's why.
Right. No, I don't never cap, bro. See, I always tell the truth. I keep it 100, bro. I keep it straight up. Everybody know that. But shout out to PSP, man. Shout out to everybody that chimed into the podcast. I'm gonna start doing the games, man. This NBA season is about to heat up, man. I'm gonna start doing a whole lot more games. But Leaf is the League is one of the shows, and Nest Visual is one of the shows, definitely. But definitely.
Right. Luis, tell them where to follow you at, dog.
You guys already know Lewis Knows Tunes. As you can see, I'm the Looney Tunes god. It's my favorite cartoon of all time. I know I'm 20 years old. It's weird. But yeah, that's my TikTok. Looking to start my YouTube channel again, where I'm doing tier lists for cartoons, cartoon characters, cartoon series, and just doing tier lists of cartoon shows on every network. Looking to do fun facts for games and stuff like that. Now that I actually know how to edit, my editing got a lot better. As you can see on my TikToks, I've edited a lot better. I've learned. So looking to bring that up, and fuck Roman. Yeah,
definitely. Yo, Louis, I got it. Yo, Louis, I got it. Hit me up on my IG, on my Twitter, bro. Like I'm gonna try to get into one of them the WWE and them Tune episodes, bro. On the anime,
I definitely need to get on the Tune. I definitely need to get on the PC.
I definitely need to get on the anime shit. I'm friends with. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I got to get on the Tunes episode because I just started watching Invincible.
You should probably talk to Riddell or J Rob in order to get into the anime shit.
No. The anime shit I ain't want to. I'm gonna get into the Tune shit because I know Louis.
Invincible is an anime, fool.
It's not an anime or Tune?
No, it's not. No, it's cartoon.
SB,
if y'all ain't seen
tell
it,
them where to
definitely check
follow
it out,
you at,
though.
dog.
No, I have seen it.
You already know, follow your
photo.
boy SB Talk Sports, real takes over fake debates always. And then my last word: acknowledge your tribal chief.
Hold on, SB, you got that? You got that on the shirt though? I actually like that.
Oh yeah, I can definitely.
Real takes over fake debates.
Yeah,
you do got that on the shirt. I do that, bro. Before I get any Chicago Bulls gear, bro. I'm the best bullfighter around too, bro. By the way,
what is wrong with you?
Leave. What the hell is wrong with you, man?
I was trying to see my man's got merch to show off. You know what I'm saying to the people.
I cashed out. I'm gonna hit the. I'm looking for the super chats and all of that.
I appreciate
Brandon, tell them where to follow you.
Yeah, follow me on IG, BBand923, on YouTube, Brandon from the Block. Got a show every Monday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, football, Wednesdays, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, basketball, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And he still claims John Cena as the GOAT.
Yeah, John Cena the GOAT, Roman Reigns top 10 all time. Acknowledge him.
John Cena to go. I won't blame it.
You can argue though. I'll die.
I ain't gonna argue with John Cena, but I mean, where is Randy Orton in all of this? Because he about like 13, 14.
Randy Orton about like 6, 7.
Randy for me is around 7 through 10 range.
7 through 10 range. Okay.
Undisputed world champ, man.
I think Undertaker. Undertaker top 5, but F5 though. Lou, you might hate that. I have a reason why I said that, but we can argue about it another day though.
Yeah, we can meet.
Definitely.
We can meet outside, bro.
No. Hey, I'm gonna be yo. I'm gonna hit you up
guys,
for the
guys.
Let Champ go, man.
All right, follow
Yeah,
me
Peacock
on
gonna be in.
TikTok, Undisputed World Champ, and on IG, World Champ 2.0. I like to toast you, PSP.
I ain't got nothing.
I know we had a bet last week. I know I won, but I want to take one shot with you live to show my appreciation for you. And thank you for inviting us all on your illustrious show. And we appreciate you and all of your hard work. I will drink to that live from Columbus, Georgia.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
all the time, man.
You see, I can't. You see, I can't.
Sorry
can't
about the
drink.
Bulldogs, the Falcons, and the Hawks. By the way, bro.
Hey,
So, yeah.
I finished my drink. I wish I would known we were taking shots. I would have.
You see, I can't drink, but I can show you my
was taking
PS1. I can
shots,
show you my
I mean,
PS1
I
though.
had
I
to
can
take
show you my
one.
That's all right.
PS1.
That's all good.
I don't got to drink, but I can show you my PS1 though.
It's good. It's
Oh
good.
wow.
It's good.
Oh yo, you retro gaming, bro? Yeah,
you retro
gaming.
And y'all know me, Sports PSP. Please always make sure, folks, I'm always on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Make sure that you follow me, like and subscribe to the Sports PSP podcast. Want to thank everyone for hopping on SB Talks, Real Takes Over Fake Debates.
Appreciate it.
Leaf,
I caught you in time, man.
Brandon, Champ, Maria, Casual from the Hoopsters podcast, Dev, P5, the list goes on and on. Stone Cold Steve Austin is my GOAT, greatest of all time as a wrestler. That's just me because of the glass breaking. No, Luis, I'm sorry. He's my dude. The entrance, the mic skills. He may not be the best in-ring wrestler. Unfortunately, his years was cut short due to 97 with that neck injury. But he's my favorite wrestler, man.
I'm gonna go with Undertaker as my
So who's everybody's favorite wrestler before we go? My favorite wrestler,
Taker.
Mine's, I mean, you can't see it, but my favorite wrestler of all time is Christian. It's crazy, but that's my favorite.
Oh God,
Christian from
other than Stone Cold Steve Austin, there's the late great Eddie Guerrero, God rest his soul.
Shout out Eddie.
Definitely.
HBK, Shawn Michaels.
Yes, sir.
HBK.
They didn't call him Mr. WrestleMania for nothing.
That's a fact.
Besides,
Don't you dare say.
You know what?
Roman,
I'm gonna put Triple H in my top 5 as well. I think a lot Triple H, like a lot of what he's done in his career kind of got put under the radar, but I think Triple H, he done had like the run that he had, bro, like the Monday night run that he had from 2002 to 05, like that was a crazy run, bro. Like it was at a point, bro, like he terrorized Monday nights.
Yo, P5, we about to wrap up the show, man. What's up?
But for me, hold on.
I just wanted to answer the question. I thought it was a pretty fun question.
Hold on, P5, let me answer. My favorite wrestler is The Rock, who I think is the GOAT. I think The Rock is the GOAT. We can argue about that another day. Rock is my favorite. I think he the GOAT. Then I got to go Randy and then HBK. For me.
Okay.
Randy's valid.
See the boy, you see the homie.
P5, come on, man. What's your question?
Captain Charisma.
Oh no, I wanted to answer the question. That's what I wanted to answer because my favorite wrestler when I first started watching WWE was Kofi Kingston. I was a big Kofi Kingston guy.
Okay.
Because I loved what he did in the Rumble.
Big Jamaican.
Because I loved what he did in the Rumble. I thought his gear was pretty cool, and I liked his theme song.
But he did that roll. He did that thunder roll in the ring, bro.
Yeah,
like,
but as I grew older, I became kind of a Dean Ambrose guy for a little bit.
John Moxley.
Yeah, John Moxley, right? And then AJ Styles came in, and he's really been my favorite since then. I love AJ Styles.
AJ Styles ain't bad neither. Yeah,
I love AJ Styles.
That's who my in-ring gear is kind of inspired
P5,
by.
you acknowledge your tribal chief.
My favorite all time that I've actually gone back to look at, bro, I love Shawn Michaels so much. He's my GOAT, actually, Shawn Michaels. But again, we can talk about that another day. Shawn Michaels is my
trying to go to sleep, man.
And for that,
PSP trying to go to sleep.
Randy
no, I got work. I got work early in the morning. And for that,
Me too,
is out.
PSP,
Peace.
bro. Yeah,
Peace.
I gotta get you for a draft board because I did.